Today is the 30th of July. Wow. Year's flying. Thankful for the year, but boy, it's been a heck of a year. But good morning. Blessings upon each and every one of you listening. Got to get a couple things set up. We got to get live on TikTok. Here we go. All right, I think we're live on TikTok. I'm not sure on YouTube. It's always the last second thing. All right, I think we have that covered. Good morning. God bless you all. Welcome to the show for Wednesday, 7:30. I can't believe how time is just flying by. Never know what every day is going to bring, and pray that it's all good for each and every one of you. Recording date. Save. Okay, I think we're there. Let's see if we're live. Yep, we're live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I appreciate a thumbs up from everybody this morning. You guys have gotten a really good habit. I was getting 50, 60, 70 thumbs up there, but I haven't been on in a while. That's my fault. But I've been working on the robot. Pretty much the reason why. Oh, okay. Who do we got and where? Good morning, everybody on TikTok. Good morning, everybody on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook Live. God bless you all. Thank God for another day above ground.
We have breaking news on July 29th.
Oh, breaking news. Yeah, whatever. All right, let me find my thing here. Safety trade. Live. Yep, that's me. All right. Let's put that up there. Get this over here. Do this. I got so much shit going on. Whew, we'll make some call outs for you, make you some demo money. There we go. Now we're rolling. I already did all my therapies. Let's see. Good morning. Do we have people on YouTube? We do. What's up, David Wingett? What's up, David? What's up, Gary Ramundo? D Nice. Have I seen you in a while, D Nice? Good to see you, D Nice and Gary and David. Good morning, Arginus Luna. Gary, why are you not? Hold on. Arise, Sir Gary Ramundo. You are now knighted with a wrench from YouTube. You are now a moderator, Gary. Kirk Brown. Good morning, Kirk. Kirk, how long have you been with me? Good morning, Miguel Herrera. You too, Miguel. Good morning, Trusted Kicks. Good morning, Mr. Gold. Good morning, Matt Sagowitz. Good morning, LSU. What's up, LSU? Good morning, Larry Cooper and Ruben Hartnick. Hi, Ruben. If I can get thumbs up from everybody, it'd be awesome. Good morning, Alex. Let's see. We have people on TikTok, too. Can't leave them out. Good morning. No, where are we at? Over here. Good morning, Scott. Welcome to the channel. Good morning, Lazarus. I just love you being here, Lazarus. You're always such a pleasure. Good morning, Taz. Welcome to the channel. Brian Elf, welcome to the channel. Thank you, Larry, for being on both TikTok and YouTube. Good morning, Roy and Dirk Odds. Welcome to the channel, you guys. I'm about to make a whole bunch of call outs, including Bitcoin, XRP, gold, Ethereum, all the indices. We're going to go over about 20, 25, I think it's 25 symbols now I call regularly. I think some April. Okay, Kirk, I thought so. You're welcome, Gary. So April of this year. I hope you're doing okay with the system. All right, I wanted to bring up, I made a call out for a buy stop to the 10-second blue line or something on the 28th at around 1849. Forex time. And of course, it proceeded to come up a tiny bit and then drop down 20 pips. I was like, fuck. I forgot to mention it was inside of a 90-minute buy stop. So that was my fault on that one. But be that as it may, that was kind of funny. Kirk says, yep. But so the call out I made the other day would have had a 20 pip drawdown on SPX and ES1, but then it would have went up about 20. So I'm going to call that, it was for me a shitty call. But overall, you're within a 20 pip stop loss. It's not that terrible. You should have been able to eat that. It's $20. So you'd have dropped down 20 and made 20. Technically, you went up $1 or $2, then dropped down 20 and then made 20. But I apologize for that call. I've been totally, if you haven't noticed, I've been on a live pretty much the whole week. I've been just real busy with the robot and several other things. So that's why you guys need to learn how to trade so you don't rely on me to make the call outs every day. But that was probably my worst call out in forever. To only make 20 pips. It was really, really, to me, that's an unacceptable call out. It's not good enough. So I apologize for that call out. It's not done, by the way. It's going to keep going up, but it's got to eat this downward movement for now, and then it'll flip and come back up and get over higher. Oh, speaking of which, so hopefully y'all got that call. Better call Saul. All right, let's go over to here. Let's see where we're at. These are my current call outs. This account started with 2,500 at the beginning of this month, I believe, or the end of last. But at any rate, I have several accounts, lots of different accounts. Woo boy. Oh, wait, we need to see. Oh, I can't see the whole thing on TikTok? That's weird. There, maybe you guys can see all that now. Let me move this over just a little bit. All right, so trades, times in, dates I bought, what I bought, lot size I bought, price in I bought, if we're in profit or not. So this is J&J doing wonderful. It's a permanent buy. PFE, permanent buy. We're negative, but that'll turn positive before long. Matter of fact, it already was positive. I didn't sell because I'm holding it forever. Target, look at how great that's doing. Litecoin, look how great that's doing. Plus a couple more Litecoins. It's going to take a while. These are all long-term trades, but we'll get there. US 30 from the other day, still active, still has a locked-in, totally safe take profit. There is no risk in this trade whatsoever. We're up $1,900, and on this trade alone, we're up $15,000. It's going to be a lot more soon. $15,249, and that's on a NAS, and that was 6 days ago. What the hell's today? 30th? Well, whatever day today is, 6-7 days ago, 7-8 days ago, and then you can read the other ones at the times then. So, yep. And they're always buys. I do short-term, extremely short-term sells, but these are all permanent buy symbols that we're trading. So, nice, easy. Just wait for the buy stops to form, and then we make our money. And that's that. So, does anybody have any questions over my trades, why I entered, why I took the trade? Just ask away. When does the robot come out? Good question. When does the robot come out? Lord willing, within 2 or 3 months. Most likely Christmas. Possibility this time next year. We have a lot of testing to do and stuff. But good to see you, Scott, and good morning to you. We're going to go over the robot today. Let me grab this right here. We're going to go over some testing of the robot today. Where we at? Let's put this up right here. We're going to make a whole bunch of call outs, and I'm going to go over some testing, answer all your guys' question. Good morning. God bless. We are going to be going over Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. You guys like the, my bad, ES1s, NQ1s, EURUSD, Tesla, about 25 different symbols will be accurately called. Then we are testing the BriBot code, which is an automatic robot. Based on my system. Okay. Demo trade only. Not.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Okay. All right. So that's what's coming up. For those of you who are just joining, I've been doing this for over, on TikTok Live, I've been doing it for over 3.5, going on 4 years. On YouTube, over 3 years. I have thousands of YouTube videos. I'll be making call outs all morning long so you can make demo money with me all morning while I kind of try to actually do some work on the robot. I am a full-time trader. I've been retired for years and years and years. Travel the world with my beautiful wife, Bree, and just have a wonderful life. So thank you all. We're top producers on Stan. So blessed to have a loyal following. Thank you, God, for that. And, well, we got to turn up our volume. Hey, where's the volume thing? Oh, there. All right. We got to get some noise going here. Let's see if we got any noise going. See what I can call out for you. So let's go over to our charts. Good morning, Stud Breezy. The bot. I don't know what that means. Good morning, everybody on TikTok. Good morning, Rich OBX. Good morning, everybody on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. All right. Let's see. What do we got over here? Everybody on YouTube, okay. Oh, good. We got a nice little bit. If everyone give a thumbs up on YouTube, I sure would appreciate it. Matter of fact, I'm going to demand it here in just a little bit. But for now, I'm in a good mood. So just if you give me a thumbs up, I won't have to, leave YouTube or anything this morning. I'm in a pretty good mood. I doubt I'll be going. Yeah, not enough thumbs up, by the way. So let's do that. This year, my 2 big accounts have rebounded from last year's losses, all due to the system. Nice. Congratulations. That's what I'd like to hear. Kirk Brown said, since April this year, my 2 big accounts have rebounded from last year's losses, all due to the system. Yay. Standing ovation for Kirk. Better Call Sal, baby. Yep, it was a great show. I think Breaking Bad was way better, but it's still a great show. Can we see your entry on this NASBY? On the next, sure, absolutely, we'll look at NASBY. Good morning, Jan Fly the Sky. Flyowski, Jan. I see you back, Jan. Good morning, Herschel. Will the robot work on him? The robot's going to be on TradingView, and then there's this copier thing that pulls it over to MT4 for your trades, demo trade only, and you can do whatever you want with the robot. You can set it up. There's going to be several robots based on the size and the mount and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it'll work on TradingView, and then you can copy trade over to wherever you want, or you could just manually take the trades as they come in, whatever you want to do. But yeah, it'll be, Keith has some kind of program that pulls it from TradingView over to MT4s and MT5s. Good morning, Rain Man. What's up, Larry Cooper? What's up, sir? Need some more thumbs up on YouTube, by the way. All right, let me make that call. So someone asked about that call on NAS. Shit, let me see where it was. I don't even remember when it was. And some of these are so easy. I don't even, for instance, on these, the Litecoin ones, randomly hit the button buy because it's a long-term buy. Target, long-term buy, just randomly hit the button. PFE, hit the button. J&J, I don't care that it was a buy stop or not. These are all long-term buys. They're all going to go up. I don't give two fucks. Just easy. Now, he's asking for the NAS one. This was a call out I made. I do believe that was a call out made through an email. But anyway, the only trades I take that are on NAS is in US 30s unless otherwise noted are actual physical trades I do live with you. Might have done that one live. I just don't remember. I don't think so. I think this was an email. But at any rate, this was entered in on 7/23/1924. 7/23/1924. So let's go over to NAS. 7/23/1924. Here, I just love this feature. It's a really good feature. 19. Oh, looks like we're in some buy stops right now. Yay. Looks like you're already making money on these ones. Yeah, these are 10-second buy stops. All right, so here we go. Let's bring everybody back to this time frame. And then we're going to, it takes a while, I don't know, fucking TradingView. All right. So this is the exact time on a 10-second that I entered the trade. Let's mark that on our trade little thingamajigger here. And then we'll go over why I took the trade. 1924, right? Yep, right there. 23, yep. This is the exact time. So let's go up from there because we need to get the actual actual thing here. So let me go up. Oh, it went, jeez. I hate when they restart that. That is annoying with TradingView. On MetaTrader 4, they just hold you right there. All right. So right here, we're looking at nothing coming on. Well, here, let me go ahead and make this full screen for you all so you guys can see it a little easier. All right. Now, right, you can see buy stop to the blue line right before their buy stop to the blue line right before. Let's go to 30-second. Right here, you're going to see that you're in a buy stop. This would have been a 30-second green, 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 red buy stop, pink crossing the blue, 100% buy stop at the time I took the trade on 30-second. You go over to 1 minute. And if you don't know what a buy stop is, I can teach you in just a couple of minutes. Good morning, everybody on TikTok. Welcome to the channel, Lazarus. Well, you've been here. Welcome to the channel, Roy Rodriguez. JD Black, welcome to channel. Good morning, Larry again. Rich OBX. What's up, Mike Lewinsky? What's up, Stud Breezy? What's up, Glow? Good morning, Taz. Dirk Odds, welcome to the channel. Teo, Black Box. JJ, welcome to the channel. Scar Tigo, welcome to the channel. Sterling, God bless you. Welcome to the channel. Steven, welcome to the channel. Waradi, welcome. Child Diversified, welcome. And Jay Wade, welcome to the channel. All right, so someone asked why I took one of my trades. I'm showing the answer to you. Okay. So this is the time period on the 1 minute that I took that trade. Here's a 2 minute time. And it's very simple. My system is color coded, made for beginners. This is technically turning into a 3 minute, looks like 5 minute buy stop. Let's keep looking for you. So I have confirmation on multiple time frames that this is a buy. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to jump ahead now. We're going to go all the way up to the 15 minute. And I'll explain what they look. See right there. We're going to go up to a 90-minute. Okay, right here. You can clear. Let me zoom in now. Watch. So let's show you, and I'm going to get rid of the other one so you don't get confused. I drive up in my new Bugatti. All right. So this right here, for those of you new to the channel, I've made trading so easy. It's literally color-coded, and we have a little video to show you on how it works. So watch. Let me move this over here for you. Now watch. This right here is literally, it is still, you still have to study, you still have to, it's like learning a new language, like my beautiful wife says. Some people pick up on the language easily, some don't. This is my time in. This is actually a perfect entry. Damn. Exactly what I teach you. I'll wait for price action to go above the orange line. Orange line has to be below. This is like perfect. So anywho, so what we have here, inside of here, this is the time of my trades. Let's be clear. Right inside of here. Inside the white rectangle. Don't worry about any of this stuff before it. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about anything afterwards because we don't know what it is. Doesn't matter. Okay? This is the time of my trade. What you all would have saw. So at the time of my trade, this is what it looked like. Okay? You literally have in this area right here, green, 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 red, green, green, buy, stop, and up she went, you know, obviously thousands of pips. So, but how and why? Well, it's as simple as this. Who's here that's new? Who asked that question? Good morning. Good morning. Jan has a good time. Good morning, Filio. Anybody wants to admit that they're new here? I know you are. Why are you trading? Why am I trading? What? Why am I trading? Because it's given me a life of luxury and I've helped all my family and friends. I took care of my children, my wife. I have houses and cars and I help my family out. Why am I trading? That's a funny question. I am lost. I am new. Okay. Oh, what are you trading? Elite said. I'm trading everything. My system works on all symbols. I thought he said why. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Ellie. Was it Ellie? Or maybe it was the other one. I don't know. Ellie. New. All right, Ellie. Here we go. I'm going to teach you how to trade unlike anything you've ever had before, and you're going to die laughing at how easy it is. You're going to be like, are you kidding me? So let's go ahead and bring up our video. We originally made this video. Oh. We originally made this video. Let me remove this one. Oh, not that. That's our cool looking bull logo. Is this not the coolest fucking thing? I swear. I think this is so fucking cool. Is that not cool? The bull moves. I don't know. Anyhow, you can thank KJ Palmer for that. He's a very good man. He's son of Keith Palmer, our head coder. He's just, he made this for us so our little logo moves. I think it is so freaking cool. Oh, digressing. All right. Let's go over to, hold on one second. Let's actually show you what they're asking about. Nope, there we go. Okay. I wake up in my new Bugatti. All right. So what you're looking at here is something that is so easy to understand. We're going to use an example of Ellie being inside of a pool and swimming. And we're going to use this example and you're going to understand what I'm saying very easily. So in my system, and this is so quick, it's literally going to be 2 minutes. Red means down, okay, red, and you're going to see Ellie come in with red swim trunks, and green means up. That's all it is. So in my system, it's color-coded to tell you where the trade's going. We have hundreds and thousands of satisfied customers using it. It's fantastic. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. Again, I'm not trying to say some people like Tommy picked up on it super quick. Some people do not. All right. So we're going to use the example that Ellie is swimming in a pool. Okay. Ellie's trying to dive down to the pool and get a gold doubloon. Okay. So this is Ellie swimming in a pool, trying to go down, trying to get this gold coin down here. And damn straight she is, or he is. I don't know which way you are. So Ellie's swimming. That's the red thing right here. Let me move it over so you can see. The red thing right here, swim trunks, the red over here. The trade was trying to go down. It was trending downward. It was saying it's going to go down. 93% of all investors would have thought it would have went down. They would have been wrong. I know it's 93% and over because 93% of all traders quit within the first 3 years because all the old ways of trading, all the RSIs, look to the left, ascending and descending wedges, all that BS would have been wrong. They all would have said sell. My system has 3 green lines underneath it, another couple of green lines above, and what it's doing is pushing and pulling. It knows this trade is going to go up. So why I took this trade, someone asked, is this. Ellie's trying to swim down. You're going to notice as this happens in real time that 3 people in green swim trunks are down here. This is the 3 real direction bars pushing up, saying the trade's going to go up. Above Ellie, there's 3 more pulling up, and that's these 3 lines, 3 indicators up here. So we have 6 indicators pushing and pulling up Ellie, and Ellie wasn't going to go down no matter what. The trade wasn't going to go down. Does anybody or everybody at least understand? Listen, let's look at it again. Ellie's swimming down, trying to go down and get the coin. She's met by 3 different people, John, Mike, and Joe. They're pushing up. Those are my 3 indicators right here. You get the analogy, 7s if you do. Above, there's 3 more green indicators, 3 more green people pulling up. Ellie can't go down, the trade can't go down, and it went up. And why I took the trade because of this high probability trade setup, green, 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 red, green, 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 buy, stop, up it went. Yes, you guys understand that. 7s, you understand it. Thank you, Bob. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, George. Herschel says, why did I know, right? I'm fairly new, says David Wingate. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, David. I hope that explanation helped you. Good to see you, Bob and George. Stud Breezy, thank you. Ellie, did you understand that? I don't know if I saw Ellie's answer or not. Lazarus did. Michelle. What's up, Michelle? Yep. More than interesting. It's accurate. It's easy. And it's 99.99% right. So I was explaining again for those of you who are joining late. One of the members on YouTube asked, why did I take this trade right here? And I took this trade because my system, step-by-step, made for beginners, told me to take the trade. My new Bugatti. And that's why we're up 300 pips, it looks like, a little over. And this is the exact time in of my trade. And you can see some trades are slowly developing, but they're all going to go up. Some people were faster. These are all long-term trades. NAS isn't necessarily a long-term trade right now. It's already done everything it's supposed to do. My US 30 is the same reasoning, by the way, buy, stop. So yeah, that's what those are. And that's why I took that trade, and that's why I'm in that trade. Oh, I got to move it over for people in TikTok land. There you go. This is the trade in blue, what we're talking about. Time in, date. And this Litecoin, it will turn positive just like this Litecoin did. And this PFE will turn positive. Already was. All of these were actually positive. I just didn't sell because we're just holding out. We know they're going to go up. And there's the trades. I woke up in my new Bugatti. Yeah, there's in and outs. Yeah, well, I can show you the trade. Oh. Hold on. I got to show you my new Bugatti. I'll show you how to enter the trade and where to take profits and all that. Speaking of which, here's my total losses and wins. 0 losses, 21,329 in profit in this account, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't show you that. And that is my just one of my accounts. So how do we trade this trade? Now that you know what to look for, the green, 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 red. By the way, you can see the same pattern repeat over and it always went up. See, over and double over again over here, and then currently the one I took. And guess what is forming right now? Buy stop. NAS, SPX, and US 30. This is a buy stop. This is the exact same effing trade. Look how funny this is. See the 3 green lines? They're green 1, 2, and 3. Look over here. Green lines 1, 2, and 3. It's already gone up, by the way. But I'll tell you. I'll show you how I traded this one, where the take profits are. And I'm telling you right now, this is so easy. Wow, this is a joke.
Demo trade only.
Buy stop NAS, SPX, US 30. I haven't even looked at them. NQ1, ES1, and YM1. They're all buy stops, 15-minute buy stops, just like it was here, 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 and the one I went into here. It's happening again right here. The exact same high probability I just taught you, Ellie, and everybody that's new. I forgot who the other fellow was. Green, 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 red, green, 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 buy stop. It's going to go up to this orange line. So let me teach you how to make the trade on this. So we're going to focus in on these two right here. All right, right here. I'm going to take off the others, so you guys, because some of you get so lost and confused, you don't have a clue of what's happening. All right, I'm going to stick to here. So from this moment forward, this is the trade I took, and this is a trade you guys can trade, demo trade only, and you're going to be shocked how easy this is. So what we have is buy stops. What does that mean? You're going to notice the trade goes down, and it goes down. Well, we put our order in when it's down here. We put our buy stop on the orange line. Now, I would go down to the 10-minute or the 12-minute or something. I love and only usually trade when the orange line goes below, like right here on this one, goes below the other two EMAs, the other two lines. So when it goes below it, I take the trade. So we can look right here. You can see the entry right here. So that's your entry. And while the price action's down here, I put in my buy stop, which is nothing more than a future pending order. It's super easy. Never do a market order. You wait for the trade to come back up to here. When it crosses it, you enter the trade. Sevens and yeses, if you all understand how to enter the trade. Yes or no? How long will you hold this NAS buy? I'll explain that too, Miguel. Forever, actually, on NAS. How is it showing the take profit level? I'll show you your take profits, David. So right now is a 90-minute buy stop on NAS. Well, I don't know about all that, but it's a 15-minute buy stop on NAS for sure. The striper's no exit point. Yeah, the sniper does, and I'm going to show you. Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold, who is retired using the system, by the way. He's retired using the system. Trey, Gun, LSU, Jan, Philly. Okay, cool. All right. Now, that's your entry. Now, the circle part right here, well, this is 15 minutes. I'd probably go up to my 2-hour or 90-minute, something higher than the 15-minute for my stop loss. But for argument's sake, I'm going to put it right here. You put it at the pivot point on the next high. So if it's basically 2 to 4 hours or over, you can use the stop loss just like it is right here called a pivot point stop loss. But if it's at a 15-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute, absolutely, I would use a higher. You need to let it breathe. I would use a higher time frame stop loss. But the stop loss is the pivot point. Price came down, came up, pivoted over, and I'd put my stop loss here. So sevens, if you all understand, that's where you put your stop loss at. What's up, Ramo? Didn't miss anything. I'm just teaching you all how to trade. Okay. So this is your stop loss. This is your entry off the orange line. Stop loss is at the lowest point of the price action as it went down before it came back up again. All right. Now, this is how you have to read your take profits. I'm teaching you all without the sniper. Then I'm going to teach you with the sniper. All right. Without the sniper, you have take profit, because this has already came down. 1 would be right here on the yellow line. This is called TP1, take profit 1. And then take profit 2 would be off the orange line. That's my favorite take profit. That's called TP2, take profit 2. 99% it goes there every time. And then we let a runner run. And the runner running is amazing. That runner running is why you move it to slight take profit and you let it run. So when your entry would have been here, I'd move which I did do, I would move my entry line up to slight take profit to about right here, and I let it sit. On the higher time frames, it'll run really good. On the lower time frames, like 1 minute, 15 seconds, it by the way, it works on 1 second trades. Yes, it does. 1 second trades, and it works just as well on monthly trades. So the runner is what you do. Now, how long do I let this run for? What the fuck? I'm going to let this trade. One time I had an SPX trade open for like 8 months. I'm just going to let it run a gold trade in my other account that I can't still access, which pisses me off over there at Hugo's Way, really annoying me. But at any rate, that trade's been open since January 13th. So yeah, this trade will be open for until it taps out and to take profit. So I have a risk-free trade open, and I'm going to keep it open. And it never closes. So does that answer your question, Miguel? I think it was Miguel. How is it showing to take profits? David, did I answer your exact questions where take profit is? LSU, I'll look at the 90-minute in a second. Now, without the sniper, that's how you read it. With the sniper, the most accurate indicator in the history of the world ever made, when pink crossed blue, you knew you were at your lowest point. Pink crossed blue here, and it crossed blue back here. So we knew this was the lowest. Now, I would go up to a higher time frame to confirm the trade and run my take profit off that. But I can tell you that there is a there is a weekly buy stop on all indices until US 30 hits its new record high, which I do not know if it did or not. I can look. But it's going to keep going up. So we know because of the sniper on the higher time frames how long to hold the trade. But if we're just using without the sniper, which you don't need, I just showed you how to trade without it. But with the sniper, it tells you, like Jan said, exactly when to enter, exactly how long to hold, and it's the most accurate indicator ever made. What's up, Tarai Edwards? Good morning. Oh, I'm on the 90-minute. He keeps telling me. I keep saying 15. God, I'm so tired. Sorry, 90-minute buy stop. Fucking, I don't even know what time frame I'm on. Sorry, I've had a lot going on, and I've been working on the robot nonstop. Speaking of which, holy shit. See, this is why I don't come on the lives the last several days, because I got to get to the robot, and you guys are killing me. Well, I got to code all this. Well, I don't code it. I got to give Keith the order of operations and code all this so that we can get a little robot up going for you guys. Good morning, Ace Bullet on TikTok. And no, I'm not going to move the chart over. Richard, you can go ahead and just look the best you can, or you can go over to YouTube and watch it there. You're welcome, Miguel. What's up, Herschel? All right, so that's how to trade with my system. Extremely easy, extremely straightforward. It is tricky to learn. It's like learning a new language. Tommy, one of our members, he started to learn it, and within an hour of after me training him, he was making $8,000-$10,000 trades. Other people, 6 months, a year. All depends on how fast you learn. But you can, I don't even, it's kind of hard to screw something up when the same pattern repeats over and over and over again. I'm at a loss at some of you guys. You overcomplicate things. And we have other tools to help you. We have a Uno reverse that tells you when this thing's going to go up. Matter of fact, if we went over to this one right here, you can see that we have code right here. And this code has been coded. So let's go up to a 90-minute, for instance. And let's go right to here. We're going to go to 90 minutes and watch. You're going to see this BS, the buy stops, pop up over here. See how they're here on the 60 minutes? We'll see one right here on, did I not change that? I thought I did. There you are. See all the buy stops on the 90-minute? So we actually have a tracking system that tells you, just like I called out that 90-minute and I told you it was a 90-minute, even though I was saying 15. It's a 90-minute buy stop on US 30, NAS, NQ1. They're all right here. The system tells you. It's so accurate that you can literally see when there's buy stops. A 30-second buy stop. Buy stop US 30. Yo, US 30, 30-second buy stop. Hold on. I ain't missing this free money. Hold on. We'll get back to the other stuff. Oh, this is fucking easy money. Watch. This is a buy stop right now. I just taught you it. Right here. Pink's crossing the blue. Just happened here. Pink's crossing the blue. You're going to see, I'm going to mark it right here. You'll hear some alerts going off. Yay. Not only is this, there's your orange line. It's going to go up past there because it's a 30-second, 1 minute. Now we're going to go over to YM1. It's the exact same symbol. You'll see the exact same thing. YM1 is going to hook. It's going to go down, recreate the buy stop, come back up later on, whether it's now or it's going to do it before 9:30. I'll tell you that, way before 9:30. And this is a US 30 YM1 30-second buy stop.
Demo trade only. I am not.
Oh, this is easy money. Also buy stop to the 1 minute blue line YM1 and US 30. You're going to hear a whole bunch of buy stops going off later this morning. US 30 buy stop to the 1 minute blue line. You'll be hearing this alerts go off over and over and over again. I usually average about 50 to 100 correct calls when I'm actually trading in the morning. You heard that right. It's all documented by my Gmail. They'll get sent the alerts. So when these fire off from TradingView, they go to my Gmail, which is timestamped. You can't mistake it. 2 minute buy stop. US 30 to the 2 minute blue line buy stop. YM1 to the 2 minute blue line buy stop. I mean, this is just free money right here, easy peasy. Now there is a higher time frame sell, and we'll go. I don't trade the sells, so if it dips down, it just gives us a higher buy stop. So instead of a 90-minute, we'll see a 2-hour buy stop. It just means more money on the way up. 3 minute to the blue line. This is all free money right here. Take any buy stop, 1 second, 5 second. Yes, you heard me right, 1 second. 1 second, 5 second, 10 second, 15 second, 30 second, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute buy stops to the 5 minute to the 10 minute blue line on US 30. This is literally free money giveaway, free money giveaway, free money giveaway. Knock your guys out. Take any buy stop you can find, future pending order. If you don't know what that is or you don't know what a blue line is, go back over to my YouTube channel and watch some videos over there. This is just handing you money. Let's jump over to the 5 minute. Fuck yeah, take it. YM1, and I do want to see if US 30's hit a new high. I haven't heard anything about it. It will. It's going to. Just I don't know if it has yet or not. What did it go up to? The 10 minute. Let's go to the 10 minute. Yeah. All right. Now, with that being said, there is a 30-minute sell stop on US 30 to the 15-minute blue line. So it's going to dip. And YM2, by the way. Let me see. And it is also one, but I can't call it. I'm going to call that for US 30. I'm not calling it for NAS. Now let's go over to my all charts and pull this back in. And then let's see how our weeklies are looking. I've been calling this correctly with shit tons of non-stop accuracy all year long on this particular movement right now. And let's see. We need to see if YM1 is where it needs to be. And we need to see if US 30. US 30 has not hit its take a new record high. It's going to go up over buy stop all indices until US 30 goes over 45,000, whatever the hell the previous high was. Let's just say 45,100 or whatever that was. Buy stop NAS, buy stop SPX, buy stop US 30, buy stop YM1, buy stop NQ1, buy stop ES1. They will all continue to go up until US 30 hits its 1 week, it hits its record high. Once it hits its record high, then there'll be whatever it happens. I don't care. What is my favorite thing to trade? Anything that has a buy stop. I'm about to stick around. I'm about to call out about 25 different symbols, including Bitcoin, which I first called in at 12,000, but with you guys, I called in at 26,500. Actually, I first tried to buy $300 worth of Bitcoin when it was less than $1, just so we're clear, but I couldn't do it. Where to go to buy the system, you come over to here and you can read about it and learn about it right here, thesafetytrade.com. And the system that you want, or I would recommend, is you get the original. Oh shit, is there any more left? That looks, oh shit, fuck. Hold on, let me update that. Usually my wife does that. Hold on. Shit. Let me go to my store. Jeez, oh fucking pizza. Why did no one tell me that we were not out of out of product. We have to limit how many we get in because I can't get overwhelmed. We have to make sure we're my store over here. Give me just a second to update that. Shit. I got to remember to update that when it gets down to like 5 or 6 because it just goes quick. I'm just going to put 7 in case there's a lot of people that were waiting. All right, that's good. Well, anywho, if I have a product for sale, buy this one right here. That's the one you want. The OG. Let's make sure that grabbed it and pulls it through. That's funny. Shit. Good morning, Lachey. Is the Uno Reverse part of the main package? No. The Uno Reverse comes with the Snipers, $250 a month. Gold 9-hour buy stops. Jan. Jan loves that gold. All right, give me just 1 second. I got to make sure I reloaded that. There you go. So you can go over there and buy it and learn about it. You can learn about it right now. Boom, read all about it. Go over to my YouTube channel, watch some things. Okay, now, back to what we're doing. We're about to call out a whole bunch of symbols. So everybody hold on because I'm done. Unless anybody has any other, what's your favorite thing to trade? All symbols. I trade all symbols. It works on everything equally well. That's where to find the system at. Good morning, the Griffey. What's up, the Griffey? What's up, Ace Bullet? I have people that's been with me for over 3 years with the system, just to tell you how good it is. They renew every year. They're here every year. What's the trade? What is the club? I don't understand the question. Let's see what this person's asking right here. Ah, shit. Hold on. Ah, Jesus. Hold on 1 second. Club. I don't see your question. Club. I don't know. My stick. Thank you for the gifts. I don't know what you're trying to ask, though. I don't know what you're saying. Okay. Good morning, everybody on TikTok. Welcome to the channel, everybody on YouTube. I'm about to call out a whole bunch of symbols, so hold on to your horses. I've already called out buy stops for NAS, US 30, SPX, ES1, YM1. Now we're going to go over to a whole bunch of symbols. You're going to see me call out a ton of symbols in a row. Let me get over to here. There we go. So what I'm going to be calling out, I'm going to be calling out in a row, one after the other, you're about to see, and this is going to be kind of fast, so don't try to do it. Buy the system. Thank you, Rich OBX. Thank you, Larry. Rich OBX is 3 years. Congratulations, Rich OBX. Thank you for speaking up, Larry and Rich OBX. All right. So I'll be calling out. I've already called out successfully, and you'll see them come true. US 30, YM1, like I said. Next up, we're going to call out gold. Gold is the very next symbol we're calling out. I've called out gold for the last 3.5 years correctly. We've never missed on gold ever. Kim, the gold queen, has turned me on to it, and I can't thank her enough. Gold is a daily, weekly buy stop. It's been that since January of last year, then again, and then January of this year, and then again right now. Gold will be going up until this, watch this, until this pink line goes all the way up to the top, and you can't really mess that up. And it will keep going up until that is done. There's always dips. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about long-term trade. So gold, daily, buy stop. You can clearly see the same pattern I just taught you guys right here. You can see green, 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 red, green, 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 buy stop, the pink cross the blue on the sniper. It's going to go up to wherever it's supposed to go up to, which I'm telling you right now. Gold, buy stop, 3,364, take profit 1. 3,400, take profit 2. 3,500, take profit 3, and that is your gold. Silver. Now, I'm not going to slow up, so you guys just sit back and relax. Make money day. Of course you can make money daily, Miguel. Herola demo money only, but yes, we have members who, Mr. Gold's on here. He makes money every day. He's retired. right now. Silver, we've been calling correctly. You can see right back here, the last time we had this buy stop would have been here or here. You would have gotten into silver at $31. And technically, if you'd have listened to me a year and a half ago, you could have gotten into silver way back here when it was at $22. And buy stop, buy stop, buy stop. So silver has been called out correctly as much as gold. Silver is currently in a fill in the gap trade on a daily. So silver is a 12-hour, let's go down to maybe 9-hour buy stop silver. You can see this is my system predicts the future with near 100% accuracy. The pink hasn't crossed the blue. They're all three low, green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop 9-hour, which is probably the same setup that was on gold. I'll go back there since someone mentioned, I think Chan mentioned that. Let's see. Yep, 9-hour buy stop gold. And you can clearly see the same exact pattern. Now we're going to go to silver. They run together, by the way. The gold leads 99% of the time on the higher time frame. Silver follows. So at any rate, enter here. So your gold take profit one, $38.28, $38.46, $39, and silver is going over $40, and that is silver.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
All right. Bitcoin. I've been calling Bitcoin out. It's just sickening. When Bitcoin was dropping below 80,000, I was making call after call telling you to buy Bitcoin over and over and over again. And there's one reason why only Bitcoin's going up. And that is because Ethereum still has room to go up. Bitcoin buy stop to 100,000, 120,000, 125,000, 130,000 Bitcoin. Ethereum. And I know Larry's happy with this one. Ethereum is hitting all take profits. Take profit 1, 2, 3. It's also taking profit on the second orange. So take profit 4 has been hit. Ethereum will be going past, already is at 3,800. Ethereum will be going past 4,000. Ethereum will be going past 4,800, then 5,000. That's Ethereum. XRP, I've been calling XRP correctly for years and years and years. The only reason why XRP is going to be going up is because my system calls for it to go up. It is maybe a 9-hour? Yeah, 10-hour? 12-hour. Nope. 10-hour buy stop XRP. XRP will be going back up to $3.10, back up to $3.20, back up to $3.42, and back up over $3.70. That's XRP.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
You're welcome, Larry. XLM. Tons of time on XLM. XLM is a 10-hour, 12-hour buy stop. XLM will be going back to 42 cents. 44 cents, 47 cents, and XLM will be going past 52 cents. That's XLM. Out of all of them, I happen to love this 10-hour buy stop on Litecoin the best. Well, Ethereum had its run, but this is Litecoin's going to do it next. Litecoin, take profit, 109, 111, 114. I love the take profit of 114 on Litecoin. It's going to go past 122, and I love Litecoin. I love Litecoin.
Demo trade only.
And these are all free callouts. So when all these free callouts make you a shit ton of demo money, please come back and buy the system. Otherwise, you're going to have bad karma. Nike, yes, it works on stocks even better than what you're seeing. Nike is humongously a buy. It is a 3-month, 6-month buy. It's going to take a long time to develop, but you're already in money. $82 take profit, $90 take profit, $95, $100, $110. 115. Nike's take profit of 125 is spectacular. Nike is going back there. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And then Nike will go past 180, and that is Nike.
Demo trade only.
Target.
I'm not a financial advisor.
Target. Just love Target. Target is amazingly good. I hate the company, but I love that it's going to be a great stock. Target is a 3-month, 6-month buy. It's a permanent buy. You'll be able to stay in this trade for a very long time. 110 take profit, 120 take profit, 125, 130. Do we hear 135? Yeah, I sound like a what do you call those, auctioneer? 145, 150. Do we hear 150, 155? Yep, we do. 170. I love take profit on target of 175, and then it will eventually go past 272. J&J, we're already making a shit ton on J&J. I told you. month after month after month after month after month on J&J. J&J I first called out at 141. J&J is now up to here. Take profit 1 has been hit. Take profit 2 has been hit. Take profit 3 has been hit. It's about to be taking profit at 169, 170. J&J still a good buy, but it is where it is, and eventually it'll go past 190. I told you about J&J multiple times. Listen.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Making money on NAS 100 is what? Correct. You sure will be too. CVS. Are they not? Is my alarms not going off again? What the fuck is wrong with TradingView? I'm gonna have to contact them. Any rate, CVS, gorgeously gorgeous 3-month, 6-month buy stop. CVS, easy fucking money. CVS is going back to $64, $70, $75, $80. CVS is going back to $85, and then eventually, I love the $85 take profit on CVS. Eventually, it's going past 110. Estee Lauder. I don't have a clue of why Estee Lauder. I say it every time because it's shocking to me how much Estee Lauder is worth, but maybe I know nothing about Estee Lauder, but it's a buy stop. 3-month, 6-month buy stop. Take profit again, 111, 100. I'm going to have to jump. 130, 150, 160, 190, 200, 220. Take profit of 250 for Estee Lauder, I love, and then somehow it's going to go over 380. That is Estee Lauder. AMD. AMD has hit every take profit. I've been calling out AMD since prior to January the 2nd. You can see it when I used to write it on the charts. AMD take profit 1 was hit, 2 was hit, 3 was hit, 4 was hit. I mean, it still got to go up to 230, but I'm done with AMD. It's just take any 30-minute buy stop. You can't lose. That's just easy money for you. Demo trade only.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial
Verizon.
advisor.
Well, I think they give shitty-ass fucking service. Verizon is a great 6-month buy stop. Verizon, $44 take profit, $47 take profit, $50 take profit, $53 take profit. That's my favorite. And then eventually it'll meander past $64. That's Verizon.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
No one like it anymore. I don't care, Jan. It's still a buy stop, and it's going to go up. I don't give a fuck. Anybody likes it. It will go up. If I'm calling it to go up on a 3-month, I've never missed a 3-month in my history. I've had some challenges with faster time frames when I don't pay attention, but you can't miss. All I can tell you, any symbol that's a 3-month or higher buy stop, it's going to do exactly as I'm telling you. So fuck anybody that doesn't like I don't give a fuck. It's just amazing. It's going to go up. This is a 3-week monthly buy stop for SMCI. Take profit 1's been hit. Take profit 2's been hit. It's going to go up to $70. That's where SMCI is. And then eventually it'll meander past 120. SMCI. Next
Demo
up,
trade only.
PFE.
I am not a financial advisor.
PFE is a 3-month, 6-month gorgeous buy stop. You're going to see it eventually come back up to $27, $29, $30, $35, $38, $40. Love the take profit of $40 for PFE. Then eventually it's going past what was that, 62? $60. Starbucks. Told you it's already gone up and up. I don't know if there's much I can call with Starbucks. 3-week, monthly, 3-week. So it is a monthly 3-week buy stop. Target already hit. Take profit 1, 2. Hell, it's pretty much hit take profit $300. Starbucks will go to $105. That's my favorite take profit for Starbucks. And then it will go over $125. AT&T, another one you guys already made a shit ton of money on, pretty much closed. Been calling out AT&T for months now. It is a 6-month, 12-month buy stop. Look, you can clearly see it went past my take profits. Red line take profit, yellow line take profit, orange line take profit. It's going to go up to this orange line next. Everything is facts. This isn't, it's just going to do what it's going to do. Take profit $29. It's going to go right back to $30. Then eventually it's going to go over $45. That's AT&T. Flow.
Demo trade only. I am not.
Flow Rida. No, Flow is a 3-month, 6-month buy stop. Absolutely going to be going up past $17, $19, $20, $22, $24 is my favorite take profit, but it will eventually go past $30. That's Flow. Oxy.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Is a monthly, now I'm going to call it a different way, 6-month, 12-month buy stop Oxy. It's absolutely going to go back up to these levels. I'm telling you, demo trade only. $51, $60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And that's my favorite take profit for Oxy is 80. It's definitely going there. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. Then it'll eventually meander past $112. TM, how many symbols do I call out now? It's more than 20, isn't it? It's way more. TM, let's see what this thing's doing. It is a much faster, it is a 3-week monthly buy stop. I love this trade. It's going to go up past 189, 195, 200. I love take profit of 200 for TM, and then it's eventually going to meander past 255. Netflix, I've been calling it out so correctly. I mean, the last time was in like 300 you would have got in at. Can you imagine? Now I'm done with Netflix. It's too high. It's off my charts. There's nothing more to call. It's past its 6-month and 12-month call. Netflix was called out correctly, but it's finished. United Healthcare, while the shitty, scammy, and all the healthcare insurance companies in America are scams, it's still a fantastic buy. It is a monthly 3-month buy stop. Take profit. I don't know. Pick one. It's all going to go up. 285. 300, 350, 400, 430, 450, 480. I love to take profit of 480, and then it will go past 635, and that's United Healthcare. Tesla, I've been calling out Tesla forever correctly. Elon Musk could just hire me and tell him where his stock's going to go because I don't ever miss with Tesla. It is a 3-weekly buy stop for Tesla. It's going to go past 340, 350. I love the take profit of 380, and it's going to go past 500. That's Tesla.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial
Amazon. I've been calling out Amazon for the last several years since it was $91. It's hit. It just called this out. It literally just went up and took profit on 1, 2, and the orange line 3. It's still going to go up past 242. But Amazon's like Netflix. You're a little late to the party. You should have ran it when you know it needs a reset basically. But it's still a very good buy. I just loved Amazon. Amazon was a no-brainer. Nvidia. You could have got in Nvidia the last time with my system right here on this green, red, pink crossing the blue buy stop. On a weekly, NVIDIA, you could have got in at 114, but my first NVIDIA call was like $60 or something. I forgot where it was. Yeah, like 60. But at any rate, NVIDIA is a little long in the tooth. It's been going up too much. Can I call anything else for NVIDIA? No. NVIDIA's hit all take profits. It's all off my charts. There's nothing I can call. It's done. It's a closed trade, in other words. Costco. I love Costco. I've been calling Costco right from one of our members as 10,000 shares, demo trade only, but it's been so easy. It is a daily, weekly buy stop on Costco. It's going past $954, $980, and eventually it's going past $1,000. That's my favorite take profit. And then it will go past $1,100. ERUSD, only because one of the members is going to ask anyway, so I'm just cutting them off at the pass. ERUSD is a 12-hour daily buy stop. It's going to go back to 1.16. It's going to go back to 1.16814. It's going to go back to 1.180. And then eventually it should reach or get extremely close to 1.17. Yep, those are the take profits. And then 1.19829, and that is ERUSD.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
L was a scam from the German guy. Isn't that Estee Lauder? Estee Lauder's German? I thought that was like old women's perfume, isn't it? I don't know. What do I know? All right. That is all our symbols that we called. I've already called out Bitcoin and gold, ERUSD. So let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's Oxy. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Holy shit. 33, 34. So basically, I'm calling out 35 symbols, trading them all accurately every morning, every day I'm on. Not every day I come on because sometimes I miss, but that's it. Old ways of trading suck ass and fail you 93% of the time or more. I say it's 99% of the time. My system is the opposite of that. Any questions over any of those symbol callouts? Any questions over any of these symbol callouts? Anybody have any other symbol callouts? Does anybody have any other symbol callouts they want me to look at? Anyone at all? Any other symbols? Any questions over the symbols I called? Anybody at all? Any questions over any of it?
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Any symbols at all? Good morning, Gorov. What's up, Gorov? Gorov is another person who's not only retired with my system, Gorov has bought a house with my system, and he has created his own. He is now a regulated broker in the country of Norway. From the last 3 years of using my system, he was able to develop this, and now he has his own brokerage account. Thank you for joining us, Gorov. I hope you're having a lovely day. Can you comment on the significance of the 30-minute time frame also when the pink sniper hits the top? Good morning, Gorov. What's up, SF? Hello to you. Good morning, everybody on TikTok and YouTube. One of our members created this. This is one of our members' government. Can you imagine jumping through all that red tape? I'm sure Norway isn't as bad as America, but I'm sure he struggled like hell to try to get this done, but he did it. This is one of our member site from the system, Gorov, and he also bought a house, and he's also doing what he wants to do because he has the system. Good morning to everybody on TikTok and YouTube. People are like, there's no way. Yep, that is a way. That's his system right there. Or that's his brokerage. Good morning, Lazarus. Good morning, Larry. Good morning, 4W10. Welcome to the channel. Good morning, The Griffey. Good morning, Vacay. Welcome to the channel. Good morning, Stud Breezy. Good morning, Michelle Glowinski. What's up, Gio Burrow? What's up, Michelle? Good morning, Clay Christian. Welcome to the channel. Good morning, Rayma. Welcome to the channel. Good morning, Mike Glowinski. What's up, Glow? Good morning, Shepherd93. Welcome to the channel. Good morning, What's Poppin'? Welcome to the channel. Good morning, using 1570. Welcome to the channel, Brian or Nina. Welcome to the channel, Mike Goetz. Good morning, Brad Swanson. Welcome to the channel, Ranger and Johnny Rodriguez. Every one of you are important. I'm trying to help each and every one of you retire from trading if you'd like to. It sounds funny, but I got lots of people who have done it. This is one of them you're looking at. And he's on live this morning with you, and so is Mr. Gold. Both are retired from my system. Good morning, Blessed by Jay. That's nice. Good morning, Kenneth Mitchell. Good morning, Official CJ. Good morning, Marginus. Good morning, JRZ. Welcome to the channel, all of you. Good morning, Passive Income Visions. Well, you made the right place here. Good morning, Good Clean Fun. Love the name. Welcome to the channel, all of you. Good morning, I don't know what that is. Carl Degas. How much for the system, says Clay. It's right here. Swing on over to here. I'd rather you kind of learn about it first, but it's right here. $575 is the system. You can read about it. SafeTrade.com is where you go. And then I would go over to my YouTube channels, though, and I'd go over to my playlist, and I would watch on my channel literally thousands of videos. I would just watch the last maybe 10 or 15 or the playlist. But yeah, there's just, you know, when you look at this, I've been doing this live on YouTube for 3.5 years. There's thousands of channels. That's us when we were in St. Thomas, me and my wife. We go to Vegas. You can trade from anywhere in the world. It's ultimate freedom. You learn how to trade, you get freedom. Look at them all. Thousands of videos. I'd watch a few of them, the last 5 or 10 before I bought. Get comfortable with the system. I've been around for years and years and years. Again, some of our members have been on with us for over 3 years. Can you imagine? It's called loyalty, and they don't stick around unless we're getting them results. And they get fucking fantastic results. Hope that helps. Now, where were we on TikTok? BK, SGMT. Sure, I'll look at that. SGMT. Could have swore. Didn't I call that out for somebody? Was it you the last time? SGMT. See if we can call it on NASDAQ. Let's see what this looks like. This is shit right here. Let me go up though and see what we can find for you. Yeah, no, this is a 3-week monthly sell. I'm not calling it. They're so much better. Every stock, 35 different symbols I called are better than what you're asking about. If you want a shorter term one, sure, I'll give you a shorter term read. SMGT. They don't even have enough history. Maybe 5 hour. I mean, this is ridiculous. I don't know what this is. They don't even give me enough. It's a 3 hour. All right, here you go. This is a much shorter time frame. 3 hour, 5 hour buy stop. You're going to see SAMG go to $9.59, $9.81. I love $10 SGMT.
Demo trade
3 hour
only.
buy stop.
I am not a financial advisor.
Jan said gold to the 5-minute blue line. Woohoo, nice. 3 years, says Larry. Yep, I know, Larry. Been here many morning. So is Goroff. Good morning, SF. What else we got? I'm new, says somebody. Let me see who's saying that. I hope you like the call out for you, Vacay. Maybe it'll help you. I'm new, says Vacay. Oh, good. I'm glad you're here. Who else? Clay Christian wants UVIX. Sure, let's look at UVIX. I don't think I've ever called this one. UVIX. What the fuck? He must have meant, maybe I can't read that. UVIX. I don't know what that is. I can't call it. I don't know what you're talking about. You're welcome, Vacay. How much for the system? 575. I'm new. Okay. You're welcome. Any other ones? If you can kind of give me the symbol and the exchange it's on, especially for cryptos. Yay, Larry, 3 years. You go, Larry. I think Jan's been with me 3 years too, actually. Can I comment on the significance of the 30-minute time frame? Yes. What the 30-minute time frame does is this. Let's look at gold. When we have a daily, weekly buy stop on gold, we hold and do any buy stop we can find, 30-minute buy stop, until this pink line goes all the way up, until this fill in the gap happens, till price action goes above. So we have 30-minute buy stops. So if I went back to here, last time it was like this, there would be probably 20, 30, 40, 30-minute buy stops on the way up. Gold had buy stop after buy stop after. I've done videos on it over and over again. So the significance of the pink line is you can hold any of these trades. Let me be clear on this. You can hold any of these trades until, be clear on this. Watch, you're going to laugh your ass off. Trade tracker, no. Where the hell is it? There they are. Here's the permanent buy stop list, and you'll notice on here, these are all your permanent plus some I've added, so there's even more. There, you can take on those stock ones I'm calling out for the next 1 to 3 years, 30-minute buy stops until the pink line of the sniper goes all the way up. If it's a 3-month, if it's a 6-month, if it's a 1 month, you just keep riding it. You keep taking the buys. You can't, I don't know how you can mess up. You literally can take any 30-minute buy stop on any of these symbols, some of them for the next several years, and you will not lose the trade. Demo trade only. I'm not a financial advisor.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial
But you're
advisor.
not going to lose. Thank you for the gifts, Ramo. Yeah, so these are all, there's a list. I just gave you out a list that isn't going to miss. Here it is. We're already up thousands, 8,000 on US 30. 8,000 pips, $8,000 if you did a 0.01 account. Gold doubled your money. Bitcoin 5 times your money. XRP 31 cents, wherever it was, 10 times your money. Nike's going to double. Target's going to double. J&J. I'm giving you all these. It's permanently written down. It's going to go where I said it's going to go, and it goes up to the pink line, goes to the top on whatever time frame I called it on. So if it's a 3-month, the pink line, you can keep taking 30-minute buys over and over again. So does that give you the significance of the 30-minute buys? Does that tell you where it's going? Good morning, Cristobal Armas. Does that help you out? Pay, dude. Okay. I'm a little interested that she can use that word. All right. Does anybody have any other questions regarding any other symbol or want me to call anything? Here's your free. When you make money on this, demo money only, not a financial advisor, when you make money on these, just come back and buy my system and support it. If you do not, you're going to be cursed with bad karma and bad things. You're going to lose all that money you made. I'm kind of halfway kidding there, but it probably will happen. Karma's a real thing. God does. If you take care of, if you do what's right in this world, you'll get a good life. That's all I can tell you. And if I'm giving you these free signals, they're all going to do. Gold's been up so much. Silver's gone up unbelievably. It lagged easy money. Every day I call out hundreds, if not thousands of pips on all these symbols every day for you, 50 to 100 times a day. When I'm actually trading with you, we get about 50 to 100 correct calls on these. Nike in the money, Target in the money, J&J is already in the money, CVS is already in the money. I don't know about these last three, but already in the money, and you can keep buying them forever. Well, for the next, I'll let you know when it flips around. And don't forget, we do have a course correction coming, but not right now. We're good for the moment. Yeah, it's going to eventually fall. You'll see the market come down 40 to 50%. I'd say 40 to 60%. By the time Trump is out of office over the next 3 years, you'll see that fall. I don't think it's going to happen for 2 years. I think after that, about that last year out before he goes or the next person runs for election, they're going to drop the economy down to hell. That's my view, but we'll see. We'll know. We'll make money on the way up and down. L was, I think, with QMEX, European countries lost more than 62 billion US dollars in taxes. Oh, I don't know anything about that, Jan. I don't care. Again, we don't care about news here. We don't care about any other indicators. All we care about is my system because it's so accurate. Good morning, Miami Rocks. How long have you been with me, Miami Rocks? TikTokers, how many of you been here longer with me than 2 years on TikTok? Well, YouTube too. Go ahead. Now, hold on, because I'm going to be really pissed if I haven't been getting my call-outs. Oh, good. 30-second sell, 30-second sell, 30-second sell, NAS, hold on. Excellent. Oh, it's already past it. Fuck. 5 minute, let's see. 5 minute. Sell stop, NAS, NQ1, SPX, ES1 to the 5-second blue line. We don't give two cares about the 5-minute sells. It doesn't matter to us. Hell, it can go down to the 7-minute blue line. NAS and NQ, sell stop to the 5-minute blue line. All both those indices. All it's going to do is set it up for a better 90-minute. Yeah. See, what looks significant on a 2-minute, oh, look how far it's dropping. It's like a rock. You go up to the 90-minute. It's not even a speck. It's not even a speck, but it's giving us a better entry is what it's doing. Let it go down further and further and further. Buy stop, NAS. You know what? Hold on a second. I'm going to lock this in. I want to hear if my alarms are going off. I'm going to move it. Let me go way down here. Hold on. I got to know if this is just test. This isn't an actual call out. I got to see if my why and if this isn't making noise again, because it wasn't making any noises, and I love my noises. I got to have my fucking noises. All right, we'll see. All right, back to the 90-minute. 90-minute buy stop, NAS and NQ1, 5-minute sell stop, both those. I would never do a sell. I never trade a sell except rarely. This is absolutely a gorgeous 90-minute buy, perfection personified. Take profit one is here. I'm not going to call again because poor Jan has to write these things out. Take profit here. I will call these take profits. 23,395 for NAS 100, and then 23,435. And then eventually it's going past here. All right, and those are your take profits for NAS. And let me look at NQ1. Same call. It is absolutely a picture perfect 90-minute buy stop. Put it right here. Just follow it down. The more it goes down, the more money we make on the way up. It's like they're just giving away free money. Let it keep going down. God, I hope this thing goes down and forms a fucking 4-hour buy stop. We'll make money for fucking days. Buy stop to here, I love, by the way, 23,554, but it's eventually going to go past here also. All right, now that is, so NAS and NQ1, we have a 5-minute sell, but we're looking for only the buys. That's what we're looking for. Okay, next. 3 years, says Miami Rocks. Nice, Miami Rocks. 3 years, fuck. Isn't time fly, my friend? Not today, 1987. I am on my third renewal. Nice. Not really. Not today. Well, son of a bitch, you need to be knighted. Arise. Sir, not today, 1987. Arise with a wrench by your name. You are now knighted as a moderator. It's kind of funny, but I do it. I love when you guys are here. M.O., good morning, M.O. Good morning, Jan again. Good morning, Lachey again. Good morning, not today, and DL. Good morning, DL. DL, how long you been with me? It's so hard to keep track of all of you. We have, that's a lot. Let me see if Miami Rocks is already added over here. Let me see something. Miami Rocks. Miami Rocks. What's up, K-Dog? Good morning to you, K-Dog 787. What's up, buddy? Let me see if I can go over here. Follow back. Let's bring over. How do I do this? Add as a moderator. All right. Arise Miami Rocks. You are now, this is a unique special thing on there. You are now a moderator. I very rarely let out moderators on there. Blessed by Jay. Good morning, Blessed. Welcome. Good morning, K-Dog again. Good morning, everybody on TikTok and YouTube and Twitter and Twitch and Xbook Live. We just got done calling out 35 different symbols. We're set up for the 90-minute buy stops on all indices that we trade, US 30, YM1, NAS, NQ1, SPX, and ES1. Gold, I think, is also going up at the moment. Thank you, not today, for being here. All right, let's see how many. Everyone give a thumb up, or do I have to leave YouTube? 30. That's good. If I can have a few more thumbs up on YouTube, that'd be nice. But it's okay. I won't. I'm in a pretty good mood this morning. I did all my therapies. Right? Lead therapy, breathing therapy, vibration therapy, mini tramp, inversion therapy, oxygen therapy. Did my walk, did my weightlifting. Yeah, I had a good morning this morning, doing a lot. All right. Let's see what we got over here. One new message. Thank you, sir. Oh, you're welcome. And thank you, Miami Rocks, for being here. That is, you have a rare honor on TikTok. I give out a few moderators, but it isn't many. On YouTube, I don't mind at all because they limit what you can do on YouTube. So if anyone's being kind of silly, that doesn't. No. We have more people on TikTok watching than YouTube. You go, TikTokers. Welcome, every one of you. NQ1 and all those waiting for a buy. Now, I don't know. I'm going to bore everybody. Sevens or yeses if you guys will be okay for me to go over the robot and test it. It's not going to be overly exciting, but it'll be pretty fun. And we're going to see if the robot right here, when you see this signal right here, I'm working on making the order of operations that's coded by the great Keith Palmer. Keith is coding it. I'm so excited that there's more people on TikTok than YouTube. That is ironic. Usually we have about 80, 90 on TikTok, on YouTube, and we have about 20, 30 on TikTok. GB7s. George says 777. Do you guys want me to go over the robot, or would you rather me just keep calling out trades and different things? The robot is being made. It's called the BriBot after my beautiful wife, Bri. She's gorgeous inside and out. And by the way, I forgot to say, blessings to each and every one of you. I pray that all of you have a great, fantastically great day. I pray for everyone's health, all your family's health. I'm trying to think. And if you would please pray for Keith and all of my team that we have here, and especially my beautiful wife, Bree, and of course myself. I appreciate any and all prayers and any and all good vibes and any and all blessings you want to give us our way. I am working pretty hard, a lot of hours on this bot coming up in the order of signals are first step. Then I have to create the entrances, the buy stop entrance. This is just spotting it right now. Then I have to put in the, have him put in the code for the order of operations for the stop losses, then for the 3 take profits. It's going to be a minute, but we're working hard. and we'll get there. Larry says, robot. It's my time. Bot. NAS 100, meaning NAS 100? NAS 100 is an indice. You just trade it like you do a stock. How do you teach? What's up, Andre? Oh, Andrew Frejo. Sorry, Andrew. What's up, Andrew? Bot. Okay. Bot, okay. Okay. So the robot, let me see if I have a note on that. The robot is coming. And that sounds scary, doesn't it? The robot is coming. Trade tracker, safety trade, closed. Retired, order of operations. Nope, can't push that up there, can we? I thought I had a thing on it. Ah, jeez. Oh, here we go. Let me see something here. There is a robot coming. Yes, it's going to work on all symbols. Bitcoin, there'll be a robot for Bitcoin. There's going to be an automatic trading robot, demo trade only. You can copy it over to any other trading thing you want. There's a system to bring it over to MT4, MT5, a way to bring it over there. You can bring it over to anything. You can use it for copy trading into your funded accounts from what I'm told. I don't know that yet, but that's what I've been being told. The robot is going to be for any symbol and any size trading account. And you'll pay accordingly. The bigger the symbol, the bigger, or like if it's US 30 and a $10,000 account and you want to trade 0.50 lot sizes, you're going to pay more for the robot. Fully automatic, you can't even spell it right. Demo trades only. I will not release the robot until it has a 90. I ain't releasing the robot until it's 100% win rate, but I'll say 90, but I'm going to keep, it'll eventually get where it needs to be. Released 1 to 6 months or a year. Cost, unless you're in the Signal or Sniper service when I release it, you'll be paying, I can't imagine it being less than $750 a month for anyone not in my system that doesn't have it. If you're in my system, it could be as low as a couple $100 for you because you guys have been supporting me and I'm going to give it to you. But I don't really give a shit if 10 people buy it at $1,000 or 100 people buy it at $1,000. I don't care. It's going to work. It's going to be accurate. It's going to be priceless. So it'll be, I'm always more than reasonable with everything I've ever priced. Even that Uno reverse was a free upgrade from Bree and I. The Uno, the Sniper itself is $250 a month. That's a steal. That's the cheapest shit you can possibly have. I know it's still a lot of money, but I don't care. If you're in supporting me, you might even get the robots for like $150 a month, if that's what you want to do. $200 probably. But if you don't have my system, you're paying. You're going to pay through the ass. You'll be paying, and I don't care if you get it. I don't give a fuck. If the thing's going to be so fucking accurate, it's going to be through the roof. When I'm done with this thing's going to be amazing. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the trades. This is a 15-second. It'll be working on certain time frames depending on your risk tolerance and how much you want to do. This happens to be a 15-second. I'm checking. You can clearly see it was the right entry on this. The entry itself has to be programmed in later, and I'll show you which ones are right and which ones are wrong. And then Keith will change the code accordingly. So this is what this is. You're looking at 15-second NAS right here. But it will work on any and all. See, there's no others, so nothing being called. This is the robot with that pink line is where the call is. Here's another one. Look, I'm going to go ahead and say when this is closed, this is a fucking 15-second NAS buy, and you would have made, just on this trade alone, 62 pips. It'll be like a 3 or 4 or 5 pip take profit, and then runners will be open, and it will move to break even. Everything I teach you will be coded. Well, hopefully. Okay? So that is how that looks. Are we able to specify a lot size for about ourselves? I don't know about that, Jen. Maybe. Thank you for the prayer, Stacy Chuzo. Thank you, Stacy. All right. So that's obviously a good call. And we know it is because there's certain things. Now, Keith's still coding in a lot of the different issues that we have with it, because it's going to learn. It has to learn all the right calls to make. And this is just a 15-seconder. I'm going to check a whole bunch others, but this is what you're looking at right here. There you go. Here's 2 calls. See this one here? By the time this trade closes, when this turns, see this turned to red, this won't even be a signal. When this one closed, it would be a signal. So the correct answer to this trade would be right here. You'd enter the trade, and we can zoom in. So when this trade is entered, it'll enter right here. And there would have been no drawdown. So when you guys are going for your funded account, you're probably going to see less than a 5 pip drawdown on any given trade, especially on NAS and SPX. And then look how much it went up. I mean, absolutely the correct call. This is it. We're getting really, really good with this. This would have been an 84 pip correct trade on NAS off of the auto robot. Doot, doot. Transformers. More than meets the eye. What's up, Amy Lou? I can't wait to get Amy Lou the robot. Can't wait. Stud Breezy, BriBot, Vacay, BriBot. Okay. So when we come over to this one right here, by the time this trade would have been entered into with a closure, it would have been red. And once the robot saw this red right here, right there, it would have closed the trade down. It wouldn't have taken the trade. But it's just spotting things. Couldn't this be a good trade? Couldn't be this? Yes, this is a good trade. So see the difference between the two? When it spots the trade according to my order of operations, it'll either then, once we get the next step, which is the engagement of the trade, to take the actual entry of the trade, it just has to spot them first, and then it will start making the entries. So this trade would have never been entered. This trade would have been entered with no drawdown. Does everyone understand that or getting it? I need this. Holy sheesh. This is something else. Is Goroff? Yeah, it's going to be Goroff. No. Does everybody get the difference between the two? What broker does your system work with? TradingView. What broker? My system works on TradingView. 4W10, welcome 4W10. My system works on TradingView, but you can use any broker you want. I literally have Nadex as a broker. I have Thinkorswim as a broker. I have EagleFX or whatever it's turned into as a broker. I have Hugo's Way as a broker. I have Public as a broker. I have more brokers than you can probably, I mean, just shit tons of them. I have Uphold, I have Robinhood, I have Webull, I have Public, I have Tradeovite, I have, I mean, you can use any broker you want, but the system goes on TradingView. That's what it goes on. Okay, so that's the difference between the two. So we're going to go back hunting again. Let's keep on hunting. Keep on hunting. You're welcome. 4W. So all we're going to do is keep looking. What time for? Oh, we're on 15 seconds. Can you imagine, by the way, those are probably all the same day or within 2 days, those trades, because we're on a 15-second chart. Here's one. Look at this fucking signal it called out. Demo signal buy stop. Look at the entry, because this will be upon the close. Let's go over to here. Look at the staggering accuracy on a 15-second chart. I bet you without my system, no trader in the world can trade a 15-second chart. My damn robot's trading 15-second charts, 100% accuracy. So the entry would have been on that line at the top of that. So let's see what that drawdown would have been. I bet it's not even a pip from there to there. 1.2 pip drawdown. I'm telling you, guys are going to get funded trader right out your ass. You're going to be so good with that. And then you would have made 50 pips. So the robot would have took profit. Well, actually, would have took profit right here, and then it would have moved into. It will move into break even, slightly better than break even, and run. And then it will obviously take profit at 20 pips, 30 pips, 40 pips as it goes up. Yep. Look at that entry. Oh boy. I can't tell you what it's looking for, but it's looking for certain things. Oh, by the way, it's looking for certain things on more symbols than you see right here. It's working, well, there's 6 right here. It's looking for certain things on 6 different symbols all at the same time. It's looking at ES1, SPX, NQ1, NAS, US30, and YM1. The robot is reading 6 different symbols all at once. It's looking at them, reading them according to what my rules are, telling it what to look for. Thank be to God for Keith. And Kevin won't make it available until it's perfect. He is the best. Get it now. Buy the system. Thank you, Ken Rose. Yeah, Ken, I swear to goodness, as soon as this robot's fucking done, I'm giving you a call and I'm putting it on your machine myself. I swear in all that's holy, Ken, we're getting your money back for the love of God. I wanted to make money so I don't have to worry about anything, I swear. You and Amy Lou. What's up, Jamie? All right. So do you all understand, sevens, if you understand that this robot isn't reading just one symbol, it's reading 6. It isn't reading, by the way, let's be clear, it isn't reading one time frame. By the time I'm done with this with Keith, it'll be reading, I don't know how low we're going to go, but it's definitely going to be reading 15 second through 6 months. So one robot will be reading 15 second. Now, I don't know if we're going to sell them. We'll probably sell like 5 minute and under, and then, 5 minute and above to 1 hour or whatever, and so on. But the robot itself will be reading 6 month to 15 second, looking for this exact same buy trades. So it'll be calling it out everywhere. Yeah, Michelle, you too. Jan, you too. Yep. Oh, no, I know. But y'all, there's going to be a little charge in there, but that's okay. But yeah, so we're looking at 6 symbols and unlimited almost number of time frames. So it's going to read the 15 second, 30 second, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minutes. It's going to read it all the way through to the 6 months. So it's going to be seeing safety trades on the daily. It's going to be seeing safety trades on the 2 hours. It's going to be seeing the same safety trades on the 4 hour, and then all the way down to the 15 second. Just like I teach you. Yes, Amy. Now, no pressure, because if I can't get this done, don't get mad at me, but I'm hoping soon. But yeah, I'm doing my best. All right, so this is a signal. Excellent signal. I don't think you can get any better. So we're looking at NAS 15 seconds right now. And you notice there's going to be probably 2 or 3 trades or more a day. And some days there might not be any on this level. Here we go. This is a demo buy stop right here, but let's follow the rules for entry. It has to stay all green on the real direction bars by the time it goes to positive. Well, you're going to see right here when it was called, you can't enter the trade, can't enter the trade. You can enter the trade when this turns to green, but this is all red. So this is an untradeable trade. This won't be called by the robot. The robot will be smart enough to say, nope, I'm not taking this trade. And say negative, not touching it with a 10-foot pole. Okay? So now the robot's looking again. There's certain criteria. It has to go over and under. Poor Keith. He has to do so much with me. I make him, he has to recode things 100 times, and he has to, because I need it exact, and I'm not putting my name on something that isn't exactly what it needs to be. By the way, how have our alerts been doing? Uno reverse, Uno reverse. Okay. We're still looking at this 15-second time frame, and then we'll jump up. Matter of fact, you guys pick. What time frame do you guys want me to look at next? We're looking at the 15-second. Now, see this one right here? It caught the correct entry, caught the correct trade, and the entry would be green. Everything stayed green. You'd go in. So this is a correct call. This would be a correct call. Awesome. And let's see how well this trade did. Yep, to here. Let's go over to here and see our entry, see what the drawdown was. And this is what I do hundreds and, well, probably thousands, hundreds of times a day for sure, if not thousands. And we come over to here. Entry would have been off this candle right here. And there was a 0.8 pip drawdown. And there would have been a 22 pip correct trade. You imagine 15 seconds getting 50, 60, 20 pips. Woo. All right. What time frame would you guys like me to look at next? We're looking at the 15 second. I have a 1 minute. Stud Breezy put up question marks. What can I help you with, Stud Breezy? 1 minute from Miami Rocks. 5 minute, 5 minute. Ramo asked for 5. Don't repeat, Ramo. Everyone gets one vote. All right, what time frame would you like me to look at next? Barani says 3 minute. Keep casting your vote to which time frame you want to look at next. So here's a signal. Look, here's a signal. By the time it reads the green, this will be red. This will be a no call signal, so this won't be called. Yay. Amazing. Basically, you're witnessing history, and I'm trying to bring you all along on the ride. 5 minute, 1 minute, says Mr. Gold. 5 minute. 5 minute says Ace Bullet. Sorry, says Ramo. Oh, I don't care. Oh, he did it twice. I got you. Well, there's how many of you watching? 40 of you here and 54 of you over there. No, really, come on, let's get some votes in here. What time frame would you guys like me to look at next? Feel free. I need a few more thumbs up on YouTube, please. Daily? Yeah. I don't think he has it coded that high. I can try. Daily is the correct answer because you're never going to miss on a 3 month. If this thing calls it for you, I couldn't imagine. 5 minute, 1 minute, 5 minute. All right, I'll start 15 minute, 30 minute. Blessed J. Mojo. What's up, Mojo? Aussie Trader. Good morning, Aussie Trader. We had a lot of fun this morning already. All right. Well, it's obviously working really well on the 15 seconds. So I'm going to work my way up. Some people said 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. I'll just work my way up. We'll just read a couple. See what we got. We're looking at NAS. We're looking at my robot, and we're looking at the calls. All right. This would have been here. So, yep. All right. This would have been the alert for the signal. Right here, we have 2 of them. Let's just zoom in a little bit. So this is our robot making a call. Would it have made the correct call upon entry? This closed here. Yep, you'd have been in. Let's see if you'd had any drawdown on this trade. Again, what doesn't look like a good trade is an exceptionally good trade. I'll show you. Entry would have been off this orange line right here. So our entry would have been here. There'd have been no drawdown and 8 pips. Good enough for me because we're only going to be calling about 5 pips on NAS. I'm not sure we'll get the exact thing. Here's another entry right here. Is this correct? Oop, I hope no one's posting in the Discord. Don't post in the Discord, peeps. This right here is a demo signal. It says right here, buy stop. It would have entered right here on this orange. Let me see that drawdown. It might have been a couple pips there. You would have drew down from, I got to move over here. Entry and down 0.7 pip drawdown, and it would have take profit at 4 pips, and then of course it was going up about 15 pips. So yes, both those trades would have been correct. Both the trades that were called out would have been awesomely correct. Yay for the little robot. We're looking at 1 minute NAS. We're reviewing the robot. Upcoming, Lord willing, pretty soon. Give me just a second here. Good morning to everybody. Remember,
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Yep. Not that many of you would mistake me for a financial advisor. I want nothing to do with that. I'm just trying to find something real quick here, but evidently I draw so many things. It's amazing what I do on these lives for you guys. Haven't been on a couple last few days, but been busy building the robot actually. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Damn, thousands and thousands. What the hell? Hundreds and hundreds anyways. Oh my goodness, I don't stop. I'm a very visual. Oh, why isn't it? Oh, well, damn, got it. Yep, I blew it up. Aw, I blew up ice cream recorder. That's funny. Let me grab this right here. And let me grab it over here. Okay, we're back. All right. Now, we're on the 1 minute robot. I was just trying to give you the heads up on the robot, but that's okay. Oh, here's one. There's another signal. You see that pink line with the green thing? The pink lines are because this is my beautiful wife's favorite color. So that's why I put it there. It reminds me every time of why I'm doing all this shit. All right, the signal would have been here. We're going to zoom in and see. This looks like a really good one, actually. Let me see how far this thing went up. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is a huge, good signal. All right, let's see the drawdown, then I'll zoom out again. So this is a signal generated by the robot. Now the close has to be right here, so we're going to come over to there. All right, so what we're looking at, yes, is correct call. Yes, going to do it. Yes, it would enter in on this line right there. So yes, we would have an entry. Would we had a drawdown from there? Not initially. It would initially went up 8 pips, then eventually would have fell down 3 pips. So you would have made, so it would have been 0 drawdown, take profit would have came out. Now, after, holy shit, after that, you'd have moved, oh my, what the fuck? Look at all this money you'll make. Holy shit. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say this is an exceptionally good call because we're in a higher time frame, so it's going to make more pips for you. So look, this would have been your entry, and that's your take profit up here. Jeez. I'd say that's a pretty good call. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say no human can make this call. Here we go. All right, so roughly speaking, entry would have been right there. And take profit would have been 130 pips. 130 pips take profit, about a 3 or 4 pip drawdown. Initially, you'd have made about 6 to 8. You'd have definitely made your 5 pip, moved to break even, kept the trade open, and you would have been up 130 pips on this trade on a 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and say that's a fucking winner. And that with your NASA computer. Yeah, actually, he can run all the Disney on the computer that I gave him. David Wright is your no. The Discord isn't a subscription. You can't get into Discord unless you buy the system. We had it open to the public when we first started it. What a fucking joke. Never again. Oh my God, what a fucking nightmare that was. Poor David. 1 minute, 1 hour. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so this is the 1 minute. I'm seeing really, really good results on 1 minute. So I'm going to go to the 5 minute now. And then we'll eventually get to the 15 minute, 30 minute, and the 1 hour. All right, I see a call out. This isn't a computer call out. That's me. All right, I'm looking right here. We have a 5 minute possible call. Even though it looks like a winning trade, this wouldn't even been entered in. By the time this came over, these were red when this was called. I can't, but it will call it on a higher time frame. For instance, this 5 minute isn't accurate, but it will call it a 10 minute or a 15 minute that will get you in this trade. So the 5 minute, this one won't even be called. Even though this looks like a hugely successful trade, and it was, my system is not going to call that trade. So that's just the way that one goes. Sorry. And that's that. Obviously a correct call, but no. All right, now here you go. Here is the correct call. I knew they had to have one earlier. This would have been called in right here, and it would have been on that candle right there. So let's go over to there and see how that would have looked out. Look at how many, this, okay, this trade, that trade, let's just, I don't even know if we can see how many pips it is. Oh my gosh. Let me shrink this down a lot, maybe. Let me draw a line underneath. This is so many pips. So let me see the drawdown, then I'm going to show you how many pips this is. This is crazy. So you would be somewhere in the range of, on that trade, the correct trade to call will be right here to here. 600, over 600 pips. So if you'd have put $1 in, you'd have made $636 on that trade. So let's see, this one is the correct one. So I'm going to zoom in for us so we can see it nice and good. Because there'll be a little drawdown here. Let's see what it was. Entry on the trade. So the call was here. It would have flipped right on that one right here. So yes, we would have entered the trade. It was all green. So would there have been a drawdown once it crossed here? Oh my, it would have been less than a pip drawdown and 600 pips up. You would have been down $1 if you'd have put it in, and you'd be up $600 on that trade. And that's all. If you only make $600 and 600 pips, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, to put it in reality terms. All right, so that's a 5-minute. So we have a no call and 2 good ones. So we'll just say that's really good. Let's see the 5-minute and the 5-minute and the 5-minute. We have a call, we have a call, we have a call. Gorgeous, and to the blue line. It'll be smart enough to understand when it's a call to the blue line. Look at this fucking call. Oh my. Holy shit, are you going to be in some money? Oh my, and another call. This trade is going to be worth thousands of dollars. Holy shit, because I don't think it ever went down below. It did not. So this trade, so it's 600 pips. Then we got, that's the blue line right there. So now we got a call. I'm going to tell you the drawdown, but hold on. I'm going to tell you where we entered. It would have been right there. This trade would have been 1,300 pips plus the 600 pips. You'd have had, there's a little drawdown. It looks like maybe 5-10 pips, but you'd have been over 13. So you'd have been almost 2,000 pips up off this 5-minute buy. Holy fucking shit. Okay, that's even impressive for me. So you'd have been almost 2,000 pips up, and let's see your drawdown. Let's see. Nope. Hook would have been here. Closure would have been, oh yeah, there is a little drawdown. Told you. All right, so we'd have entered here on this one. So you'd have been up here. Drawdown would have been down to here. 100. Whoa, that's big. 132 pips. So would have our re-entry had a drawdown. So we'd have technically, hold on. You'd have lost 30 pips on this trade. Re-entry would have been right here on this one. Hold. So you'd have entered again right here. You'd have lost 30, and it's virtually the same thing, and been up 1,900. You'd have entered here on this. And there, I can't count that high. So we'd have lost 30 and gone up. So the overall trade on this thing would have been a positive net trade because it does everything internally. That's why you have to have, like, say you had I don't know, $1,000 NAS account and you're trading a 0.01, it would have drawn you down $30 and then you would have went up 1,900. Does that make sense? So you'd have had a drawdown, but it wouldn't hit it would have hit a stop loss. You'd have lost $30, but it would have re-entered itself. It knows how to trade. It would have re-entered itself, and you'd have made 1,900 with no drawdown. I'm able to quit another job and only work one job again. I'm going to get to see my kids. So I hope to God, Amy. I pray to God that happens for you. All right. What am I trading? 35 different symbols at one time. Good morning to you, Mojo, and welcome to the channel. I'm going over a robot right now is what I'm doing, is going back. All right, that's 5-minute. Let's go up to 15-minute and see what happens with 15-minuters. We're scanning back. Oh, let me get rid of this thing right here. $15-minuters. There's going to be fewer higher time frame change and more lower time frame change, if you can obviously see that, because it doesn't happen as often. But when the higher time frames occur, there are going to be way more bigger trades and way more accurate. Okay, here's a possible signal. Back in April, let's see what it looks like. Entry would have been here. Ooh, it broke. Nope, no call on this signal. It broke to red right there. This little itty bitty dot, unless I change the order of operations at this point. Yep, see, there's no way. When this turned to red, the first line turned to red, I can't make the entry. So this will be a no signal actually for the 15-minute. And we're already back to April. Here we go. Oh, this is a perfect one. Oh, there is a break. Oh, there's one right here though. Well, there's a break here. The entry would have been here then. So yeah. And you would have went up. Yep. Nice little, I don't think there's any drawdown either. That would have been a nice little trade. Let's keep going. We'll be trading open. I'll stay on until 9:30 this morning, which is market open in the U.S. Oh, we got two of them. Let's see what's going on. A break and a no break. Okay, this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. This will be a no signal because it was called, but then when it turned, it wouldn't have been red and it couldn't have made the call. Here, it made the call and it was perfect. It stayed green the whole time. So this little trade right here, I just worry about the draw. I know it's going to make profit. I don't care about that. What I care about is, here we go. Buy stop here. It would have entered off the orange line. Little to no drawdown. I have to be inside the candle. I have to go to a smaller time frame to find. So little to no drawdown. Take profit. We'd enter it off the orange right here. Take profit 120 pips. Fuck. And then more. Yeah. So there would have been little to no drawdown, 100 pips on this 15-minute. This is 2024 November. So you're only going to see these 15 minutes very, very infrequently. It looks like every 3 to 4 months on a 15-minute entry. But that's okay. We don't need them a lot. We just need them to be accurate. Probably one coming up over here. No. Interesting. It didn't catch any over here. But it doesn't matter because if there isn't one here, there'll be one on like the 5-minute or the 3-minute. It catches it just at a different time. That's all. Can it not broken block versus intact block? That's not one of the order of operations is this time, Jan. I have a whole shit ton, but that isn't on there. That's bullshit. Correct. Not redirecting anyone off of here. Go fuck yourself, TikTok. Swear. Submit. Okay. So there wasn't one there. Okay, well, we're going to go up. Let's go to the 1 hour and see what we shall see on the 1 hour. Nothing new. So this is a 1 hour robot. Oh, there should have been one here. We'll have to check that. I don't know if there should have been, but yeah, that's interesting. Could have been one there. And this is the 1 hour robot. Again, this may be very infrequently. And I'll tweak things and get it. See, it should recognize probably this one too. I'll have to go back to SPX and see what's going on. Yeah, that looks like one that should have caught. Well, here's one now. Let's see what we got. So it called it here. Nope, turn to red, turn to red, turn to red. Yeah, I don't know why, but it should be catching this one right here. This will be the catch one. And yeah, that would be the correct one to catch. So I'll have to go over that with Keith. But this one turned to red. It wouldn't have entered, wouldn't have entered, wouldn't have entered, would have entered on this one. So I'll check back with him on that. And I just want to see one more when it goes below. Yep, right here. Okay, let's see. Yep, now there, that's what I'm talking about. So let's zoom in on this one. This is correct. And let's see. This could be a pretty substantial drawdown. We'll have to see on this one. Right here. Oh, maybe not then. Technically, entry would have been right here. Okay, let's see. Was there any? Let me zoom back in a little further. And this is going to be huge on the profit, so no worry on the profit. Closure would have been right here. So right there. Okay, we'd have been in here. Was there any drawdown? Yeah, maybe a couple pips drawdown, 3, 4. So 3, 4 pip drawdown on NAS on this entry, and then, geez, I mean, I don't. You'd have to. Hold on. It might still be going. I'm going to go ahead and say it probably is. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. You'd have got in on this with a little bit of a drawdown, $3, $4 drawdown, and you'd be up probably $2,000, $3,000, maybe $3,000, $4,000. I don't know. That's a lot of money right there. It's a lot of pips. All right, this is exciting. Let's go up to a higher time frame. Let's see the daily. Someone asked anyways. I don't know if the code's working on the daily, though. I don't know if he's coded it all the way up. Yeah, there's nothing on the daily. Let me see over here. Let's see if we can go to a watch. Let's see if we can go to gold. Let's see if we can get a read on gold. Daily gold, daily gold. Oh, it can't do daily gold. He doesn't have it coded just for the gold. Nah, shit. Okay, we can't do gold. We can't do gold. I'm sorry. So we'd have to stick with either NAS, SPX, or US 30 at this time, or ES1, YM1. So yeah, let me go back here. And I seriously doubt we can do anything higher. Yeah, that's not going to register. But it will on other symbols. It will on gold on the higher time, like the 3 months. Hell yeah, it will. But we only have it hard-coded for the indices right now. I forgot. So, anywho, yeah, no call on the dailies. Probably a 4-hour, I would have guessed. Let me see. We'd probably be able to catch some kind of 4 hours right here. Interesting. Nothing there. How about here? No? Oh, there's one. So a 4-hour entry, would it have entered? Yeah, it would have entered. Let's see. Here we go. This is a 4-hour entry. Actually, it would have been upon that close. Yep, let's see. So the line, this actual signal line, is the entry line in this rare case, which means there would have been this candle right here. How much drawdown is that? It's not even a full pip. Maybe a pip or two drawdown, and you would have made 400. Can you imagine that shitty little trade? 421 pips. So you might have had $1.02 drawdown and made 400 pips. August the 8th. So yeah, these higher time frames aren't going to produce a lot of signals, but they're still going to be tracked. So when they are called, they'll make you good money. So even though the bot is, for instance, if you I want the 1 minute bot, or the 15-second through 5-minute bot, you're still going to get through the 1 hour minimum, and then probably even the 4 hour, and then the 4 hour will be the break, and then the 4 hour on up. Because some people like to trade slow; they don't like to do multiple trades and have multiple things going. But I mean, if it's accurate, I would trade the faster ones myself. But let's see if there's any other 4 hours. Yeah, I would think the 15-minute is going to be the best time frame to use it on when it comes in. Oh, look at this one. Nice. Holy shit. This thing has got to be, who is this, NAS? What's NAS trading at now? What the fuck's NAS at? This is incredible. Yeah, this would be a correct call. Let's zoom in and see if there's any drawdown. And right here would have been entry. Not initially. You'd have made a lot of money initially. I don't know how this would have played, though. That's why we got to get all coded right here. And you'd have made 422 pips, drawdown of about 80, and then you would have probably made 8,000 pips. So your initial push would have been 400, and then, geez, oh pizza. I think it's still fucking going. So when was this called? This is back in 2020. Are you kidding? That's why it's so impossible to lose when you're in this. Oh, there we go. So you'd have made money for 2 years. And yes, the trade could stay open that long. You just have to pay your fees. Your thing fees, interest. All right. Now I'm probably boring everybody to sleep. So we've checked them all. I'd like to go back to the 15 minutes if that's okay with everybody here. And let's look at these 15 because I'm really interested. It should be able to start catching 15-minute. Well, technically, if it's going to do daily, it's probably going to be closer to the 1 minute. Let me see. Yeah, we'll have to start see these 1 minutes right here. Did it close? Yep, it closed. All right, so let's see right here. This is a 1 minute. So see how much faster those 1 minutes came up like that? It went boop, boop. All right, so it hooked, came down, did its thing. Right there was been the first entry. There would have been no drawdown, or let's just say 1 or 2 pips. And entry would have been on that orange, and you would have went up to, well, technically, yeah, it didn't ever tap you out. You would have went up to here. About 18 pips. Nice trade. $1 or $2 drawdown, $18 profit, 18 to 1. Yeah, we'll probably be averaging over 10 to 1 on that ratio anyways. Not at all bored, says Mr. Gold. Well, this is the behind the scenes that no one wants to see. They say, well, just throw out your robot. Yeah, it doesn't happen like that. Here's one right here, and we're good. This is a good trade. The real direction bars didn't break. That's why we don't use the BOC, by the way. You can clearly see it closed as a buy stop right here. It was closure right here. You'd entered off this orange line right there. I don't see any drawdown. And about, yeah, that's perfect. About 8 pips profit. Nice little trade on a 1 minute. Love it. Now, some 1 minutes you'll be able to make hundreds and thousands, and other ones not so much. And here's one, although you could tell that's the correct trade, but let's keep looking. So this is a 1 minute NAS robot call. And now the entry will be when it goes below and enters on the orange line right there. Yep, could have had a little drawdown right there of how much. Whoa, what's going on? I hit the wrong button. Here to say here. About a pip, maybe 2 pip drawdown, then of course here to, I don't know, it kept going all the way up here. About 30 pips and probably a lot more than that. Let's see. Yeah, a lot more than that. So you had about a $2 drawdown, and holy shit. Wow. Okay, that's a pretty good call. 129 pip profit. Yeah, 100 to 1. Pretty good. All right. Any questions over the robot? You can ask. Any questions over the robot? Ask away if you have any questions. I'm going to stick here for a minute. I want to see if we can catch some more of these 1 minutes. 1 minute, 30 seconds, 15. There we go. Look at this one. Looking good. Yeah, I can already see it's closed. You can see it's a closed one right here. Entry and to the blue line. These would be called the golden signals when it's going to the blue line. Holy, and you can tell this kept going up. So whatever the last call was. Oh, let me zoom in a little. Sorry. Is there going to be any drawdown? It seems like the drawdown is going to be negligible, especially on these 1 minute, 5 minute kind of trades. This seems like a wow. Close trade right here. Oh yeah, gorgeous. Let's see if we're going to count that from there to there. I'll take that little drawdown. Yeah, about 7 pips. Let's say about 10. And then of course, hundreds up. It's fucking sick. I mean, it just kept going and going. Wow. Yeah, I call that the correct trade. That's a very, 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 very accurate trade. Boy, that's amazing. How do you tell the bot which symbol and how many to trade? It's one symbol it'll be trading at one time. And then how do you tell the bot which symbol? No, it's going to be like if you want to trade NAS, you get the NAS robot. If you want to trade SPX, you get the SPX robot. If you want to trade US 30 better have balls of steel, and you get the US 30 robot. That's, what it does. If you want to trade gold, it's only for gold. We're not ready. The first robots that will be coming out will be US 30, YM1, NAS, NQ1, SPX, and ES1. For those funded traders, they want to trade like SPX and ES. This robot should be the blessing upon blessing for them. I can't imagine too much drawdown, which is their big pain in their ass over there, and then just nice profits every day. I mean, they should be. I couldn't imagine having this and doing your funded trader. You should be able to pass every fucking account in seconds. Well, in like a week, you should pass everything. Yeah, NAS 100 is NQ1. It's the exact same thing. So many of you do not understand it. They are the exact same chart. July 23rd, 1916. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. There's a new one right there. Zoom in. Yep, that's going to be a closure right there. This is NQ1. They're the exact same. There's no difference. It's matter of fact, maybe you guys don't understand. It's reading all symbols as one. So it's reading YM1, US30, NAS, NQ1, SPX, and ES1. I.e., when it calls out a buy stop for NAS, it's calling out a buy stop for NQ1, SPX 500, and ES1 at the same time. Remember your rules. Remember, Simba. Right here, remember that when one goes up, they all go up. When one goes down, they all go down. If one lags, it'll catch up to the other indices. These rules are coded into our robot, so it knows. So right here would have been entry right here. Oop. Off the orange right there. I don't see any drawdown. I'll say 2 pip drawdown because there is that little right there. 1.5, 1.25 pip drawdown, 18, 19 pips up. Amazing. That's really accurate. Let's go to this next one that was back here. Would it have called it? Yes, it would have called it right here. Never broke. So as long as the real direction bar hasn't broken, entry would have been here with, I don't even see any drawdown, and you'd have made 9 pips. So that is correct, and this is on NQ1. Okay. Kia, will the robot opening and closing the trades, sir? Yes, it's going to be fully automatic open and close trades, correct. Can you tell how many trades per symbol? No. No, it's just going to be when it makes a trade, it makes a trade. There is none of that stuff. 0. It could be 1 trade a day, it could be 10. I have no idea. It's just when the exact high probability trade sets up, that's when it makes a call. It's not going to have any human emotion in there. It's not going to be like, oh, I hope it makes a trade today. I don't give a fuck if it takes 10 times. It doesn't. There we go. Look at this right here. There we go. Entry would have been upon here on the right there. So let's take a look. You would have entered off the orange here, and there was a little bit here, so we can say about 1.75, so about 2 pip drawdown, and you would have made 24 pips. So you'd have put $2 in, you'd have made $24. Ding, 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 chicken dinner. Do we have a winner? Now that depends. Now that looks like this one. Hold on, because this is a pullback beyond our entry right here. Entry was here. Yeah, a pull down below. So $2 drawdown, and then somewhere here to here, 10 pip take profit. Yeah, and we couldn't have done it because it would have been slightly above here. It dropped below here, and then it went up again. Now, will it re-enter that trade? Probably not, because it's probably not going to do. It's going to do a first-time entry, but it's probably not going to be coded for a second time. I'll have to see how accurate those are before I allow that to be there. Just joined this group officially. Excited. What's up, Ellen Bitson? What's up, Ellen? So you bought the system? Everyone, please, on TikTok and YouTube. Zell outage. Interesting. Cash out successful. Cash out successful. Cash out successful. Oh, Brian thanked me. Thank you, Brian. Yeah. Undo. Expired purchase. Oh, there you go. Everyone, please welcome Ellen Bitson. What's up, Ellen? Your order will be fulfilled probably right after the live, somewhere around 10, 11. You'll get an email. Nice. Welcome, Ellen. Please, everyone, take a second. Yay. Do everything in our power to help you succeed. You still have to do your part, but we're going to really do everything we can to help. All the members will too. Look at that. George, not today. Bob, Jan, Stacy. Aw, thank you all for welcoming Ellen to our little group. We're trying our darndest to help everybody get to the point where they can retire if they want to. Yay. All right. And then welcome to everybody on TikTok and YouTube. We're currently trading lots of different things, but I'm looking over a robot now as you speak. Beautiful little call out, beautiful trade. I'm kind of surprised it's that high though. Any rate, let's keep on rolling. We're on 1 minute NQ1. Matter of fact, let me switch over to ES1. All right, we're going to look at ES1. Here's one right here. Would this have been a trade? Nope, it broke. This would not have been a trade. The robot would have saw the break right here on the real direction bar, not taking it. It might be like one symbol works better at a different time frame. I've got so much back looking to do. All right, let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. We're looking at ES1. Here we go. Would it have taken? Yes, it would have taken this trade. Let's go over and take a look at this. Oh, it looks like a nice trade. Now, ES1, just like SPX, the exact same symbol, they don't move much. So it's probably only going to call out like a pip here or a pip there. It's going to be very, very different kind of calls. So the entry would have been here. Yeah, no drawdown. It would have went up to here. About 2 pips. And then 13 pips. So let's just say a 2 pip drawdown and a 13 pip take profit. And this is a good trade, a very good trade. No problem with it. Probably a little bit more actually kept going up. A nice little trade, good call. See how it read it right there to the blue line? That would have been a golden trade. That would have been a really good trade. The problem is, if that had been US 30, shit, you'd have been up 50 pips instead of 10. Maybe even more, actually. So we're looking at ES1, NQ1, NAS, and then I'm going to look at US 30, and we'll maybe go down to the 32nd for US 30. Now, this isn't a call. This is just me. And if you look right here, so you can see, you know, thinking when behind here, you can see these different colors. Maybe there was like a blue, a dark blue. So the robot's looking right there. It's looking for things. Then it goes, oh, found one. And then that's this pink line with the green. It says demo signal BS. Right. So yes, it would enter the trade. Let's zoom in. An extremely good call. You can see how much money this thing's going to make. This is ES1, which is it's the same thing as SPX. So entry would have been here on the orange line. Let me see. Maybe a little drawdown. Let me see. Maybe a pip. Zoom in a lot. It would have been off of the entry, which would have been crossing here. So right, let me see. About here. So there would have been, yeah, there could have been right on the line there. Let's see. So somewhere here to 1 pip drawdown, 4, 5, and I guarantee this is a lot. Yeah. 1 pip drawdown, 20 pip, that's huge. If you can pull off 20 pips on SPX, you're funded, or on ES1, your funded accounts to be funded in a day. Well, I know they make you do like 2 phases or whatever. All right. Welcome, Camera Del Giddy. Okay, just Cameron. Welcome, everyone, please. Cameron, a new member. Welcome, Cameron. And welcome, Ellen. There's a new member we have. Please, everyone, welcome Ellen and Candace. Cameron. Ellen and Cameron. Nice. Welcome aboard, you two. Those orders will be fulfilled once my beautiful wife gets up, which is a little bit later. Yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, CV. Thank you, Amy Lou. Thank you, GB. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Taraya. Thank you, Pay Dude. Thank you, Ken Rose. Thank you, Stacy, again. I don't think anyone on TikTok's welcoming people. TikTokers, do I have to block you all? Do I have to go off of TikTok? I am and starting to run again. It's not how we trade, Jeff, but welcome to the channel. You should stick around and actually learn how to trade. If you want me to look at IMNN, I sure will, if I can pull it up. I don't know if you can. Awesome. 17 minutes to market open. Thank you, Jan. Yep, we're going to go over to market open here in just a couple minutes. Let me make sure I have my alarms on for that. I might not. Let's go to 9:23, 9:27, 9:29, and 9:30. Thank you for the reminder, Jan. I appreciate that. All right. Damn, am I tired, boy. The sleepy time. All right, this guy says coming out. Cancel. Messages. All right. Market open. Do not play market open. Demo trade only.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Not to get stressed again. No, it's fine. All right. Welcome everybody on TikTok and YouTube. Everyone new. Welcome Ramo. Welcome Lazarus. Welcome 4W10. Welcome Larry. Well, Larry, you've been here. Stud Breezy, Miami Rocks, The Griffey, Michelle Glowinski, Andrew, all my regulars. It's my time. Aussie Trader user 1570. Shepard, What's Popping, welcome. Oma, welcome. Good morning to all of you. Zach and Fernando and Gorilla Radio, sorry. Super Z. I can't read the name. A Fortunato. Darius. Hey, Dr. One Fly. Good morning. Good morning, Cial. Lone Star. Richard Parker. Isn't that Peter Parker's dad's name? The real dad, not Uncle Ben? Richard Parker. Anywho, yep, so we're good on that. And now I do want to look at US 30 real quick. So let's go to US 30 and let's go to the 32nd. And let's see what we shall see on that one. Okay. This is US 30. We're looking at an upcoming robot, the order of operations. Oh, it looked, they called it, but man, that first line broke. That's too bad on that one. What time period are we on? Oh, the 30th. It wouldn't have made that call. That's a shame. Oh, well. All right, let's keep on looking. And we're looking at US 30 robot. It absolutely would not have made that call. So 100% not made that call. There we go. Did it break? No, it did not break. This is a call. This is a call. All right, let's see how well this did. And US 30 is hard, baby. You guys better be careful. Balls of steel. They say people have committed suicide over it, and it's a very, very unforgiving symbol to trade. Saturday. Friday. What's today? Wednesday. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Please make it sooner. He's trying to come out 2 days. Negative. All right. So this is a call. Yes, this is correct. We entered off the orange down here, just like the rules I teach you. We would have had some entry. There might have been a little drawdown. Let's see what it went in. Somewhere around there. And it would have been down to there. About 3 pips. That's reasonable. And look at the tiny movement on a 30-second. 48 pips up, about 3-4 pips down. Crazy. Good morning, Josh, Jonah. All right. Waiting for my alarm to go off. We're about to play market open. Nope, we're not renewing Straz. Nope, we're good on that. All right. Next. Adamski. Good morning, Jonah Adamski. Can't say his last name. Morning, Jonah. Do we have more thumbs up on YouTube or do I have to cancel YouTube? Let's see. 49. Nope, we're good. You guys are good. I'll stick on. All right. Dr. Winfly, thank you for the gift. I used to tell you guys don't give gifts because, I don't really need it. But it just brings in more people. So I don't mind if you guys give the gifts. That's fine. All right. Probably should do squats the whole time. Very good signal on US 30. We have about, 12 minutes to market open. I'm going to stay here until I hear my alarm go off. I sure hope it goes off. Let's see if we can get some more calls on US 30. I don't know. None around here. Yep, here we go. I thought there would be as soon as I flipped over. All right, let's go to this one. Would have been a call. Nope, we had a break there and there. Would have been this one. Nope, break there and there. Neither of those are going to be called, so we'll skip that. Shouldn't be one around here. Nope. Here? Yep, here we go. Oh, solid green. Pink crossing the blue. Remember now, everything is called. This is just gorgeous because of the sniper. Remember that pink line low or pink crossing the blue, which is the buy stop version. So it would be here, and this is perfect. So entry would have been, see, this is your setup. Yellow, so it would have been the orange below would have been right here on the entry. So let's take a look and see if there was a drawdown off of that trade. It could have pulled down to here. 6 pip drawdown. $100 pip. Oh, shit. 6 pip drawdown and over 100 pip, probably about 120 pip profit. That's a nice little trade. Gorgeous call. Gorgeous spotting of the trade. Gorgeous, 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 and some more gorgeous. Nice. Morning, Kev. Jonah is my newest affiliate addition. Oh, welcome, Jonah. William brought you aboard. Thank you, William, for doing that. Everyone, welcome Jonah. We've had 3 new members this morning. Welcome Jonah, Ellen, and Cameron. Yes, Cameron. Welcome Jonah, Ellen, and Cameron to our new little family, little online safety trade family. Me and Bree and Keith will do everything in our power to help you succeed, but you still have to put in a little effort too now. Maybe with the robot you don't have to do too much, but it's not here. Thank you, Larry. Thank you for the referral, William. All right, what time is it? 9:20. We still have time, about 3 more minutes. All right. What a wonderful morning. Thank you for all the blessings from me and Bree and Keith. I ask blessings upon each and every one of you, that you all are healthy and happy, and all your loved ones and everyone that needs healing out there in Jesus' name. And if you believe in Jesus, Muhammad, a flying spaghetti monkey, I don't care. Just believe in some higher power. Everything is too incredible. He blessed me with this system. I wasn't smart enough to create it. He gets the glory. And I happen to believe in Jesus. Again, you guys can believe in who you want, but I do pray in Jesus' name to send good vibes, good healing vibes, prayers, and good thoughts to every one of you and your loved ones so they are healed up mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically in all ways, and healed from any problems they have. And I ask you to give the same blessings back to me, Bree, and of course, Keith. And appreciate y'all, and God bless. All right, we have a few more minutes, and then I'm going to switch over to the calls for open. Please do not trade market open. Please, if you're going to trade market open, you're going to have to move really, really quick. In and out, demo trade only.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Thank you, Stacy Ocho. I say Stacy's always welcoming people. So is Bob and Jan. Appreciate you guys, and GB and Taraya. All right, look at William go. I am so tired, man. I just hit a wall. I've been in since 4. Man, and it's a good thing this the market opens like in 8 minutes. Otherwise, I'm not making market open because I am tired. Holy shit, man! It just hit me. Soon as this market's opened on, I'm out the door. I am not staying on probably more than 1 minute unless we're having a lot of fun at market open. All right, let's go over to here. Oh, nice. Did we hit the 5 minute on NAS? Hold on. We had to come close, no? Let's see. Oh, very, very close. Nope, I don't think we're going to hit it. Oh, there we go. Now we're officially supposed to be looking at the charts. Let's see what we see. Let's see what we shall see. Tick-tocker. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at the charts, see what we got. You can clearly see the 90-minute buy stops of all forms. Remember, the NAS and NQ wasn't there before. Now it is. So we have 90-minute buy stops, all indices. We're going to go over to the 5 seconds, though, and I want to see exactly what's happening and see if I can get us in early. Let's go down to the 1 seconds. One second buy stop. 1 second buy stop, NAS to the blue line. And why are my alerts not making noises? This is really starting to annoy me, TradingView. You better get with it. 1 second buy stop, NAS. We'll be looking for a buy. I really like the buy on NAS at open and US 30 at open. Yep. 5 second buy stop, ES1. And I hope it falls a little bit further before this rises up. Why am I not hearing my fucking alerts? Damn it. I love all the noise it creates. What happened? We are looking at buy stop to the 5 second blue line and 1 second blue line, NQ1, NAS, SPX, and ES1. ES1 has already hit its blue line. You're about to see SPX go over here. It already came up since our last talk. See it go up right there. See it. There it goes. SPX passed. I'll make my own damn noise. SPX passed its blue line. 5 second. ES1 in the money. You still have time. Free money giveaway. NAS 100 and NQ1 to the 5 second blue line. You're going to see a ricochet. This is going to come back down again on SPX and hook and come back again. I don't know why. Well, let me see how many alerts have come through my Gmail. This is a bunch of shit. I want my dang gone alert. 31 new trades this morning. There we go. There they all are. So it's been crossing. I've been getting dang fucking, what is wrong with TradingView? The last fucking week I don't have any of my alerts. All right, let's go back to here. Nice. In the money on SPX, in the money on NAS, in the money on YM1, US 30. You still have time for NAS and NQ1. 5 second, 1 second buy stops for NAS and NQ1. 5 second. Do you know Rick Voljic? This is an inspiration. No, I do not know Rick Voljic. Sorry. Get your rest. I know, right? I'm no good with anybody. Okay. Free money giveaway, US 30 through the roof, YM1 through the roof, SPX to the roof, and ES1 to the roof. But we're waiting patiently. I'm going to be looking for NAS to be a buy at open. I'm going to be looking for NAS to be the buy at open in about 4 minutes. Do not trade market open.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Why are we not getting the alerts? Son of a beeswax. Let me see something. Nope, everything's there. What on earth? Okay, we're going to follow this down. Hold on a second. I got to see what's happening here. Oh, gorgeous. To the 10-second blue line, buy stop ES1 and SPX to the 10-second blue line. Buy stop ES1 to the 10-second blue line. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, same. Buy stop to the 15-second blue line, ES1 and SPX. You're too late for US 30. You should already be in the trade. You have tons of time for NAS and NQ1. Market open in 3 minutes. Market open in 3 minutes. I might change my opinion on this because it looks like we have NAS hitting its 30-second sell. 1 minute sell. Yeah, it's a 1 minute sell. That's why NAS is going down, but who gives a fuck? Keep going down, NAS. Keep going down, NAS. Keep going down, NAS. Negative. Buy. Buy. Sell. All right. Fuck. I'm going to call an 8-minute sell. How about that for an odd one? I'm not taking it, but I'm going to call an 8-minute sell. I'm going to be sitting up here patiently. 8-minute, 15-minute sell. Up here in the 45-minute buy, 90-minute buy. 90-minute, well, some of them are 2-hour. 2-hour buy stop, ES1, SPX, YM1, and US 30. 90-minute buy stop for NAS and NQ1. I'm going to wait right here. I don't give two fucks whatever this thing's doing. I want to see what this happens with. I'm going to call a buy stop at open for NAS. We're just going to wait for it. If it doesn't happen now, it'll happen by 10:15 this morning. If it doesn't happen by 10:15 this morning, they always move them on the 4-hour candles. So you'll see this move happen by 2:15 this afternoon. So this is a 90-minute buy stop. Matter of fact, let's go way back down to here again, and I'm going to see when this actually starts to flip. I told you in the money on SPX, in the money on ES1. Look, I told you, touchdown to the blue line, NQ1. Told you, NAS to the 5-second blue line. That was free fucking money. And those of you who didn't take the trade, well, that's on you. You would have had 10, 11 pips free right there. Market open in a minute. Market open in a minute. I don't care. I'm sticking with my buys. Ricochet, buy stop back, NAS to the 5-second blue line. Buy stop, NAS to the 5-second blue line. Pink's crossing, pink's coming down, purple will come down, it'll hook, this will come back up to here and touch here. And this will be market open. Buy stop on NAS, market open. Free money on that NAS call. I hope some of you made it. Free money on that NAS call. That was so easy. That was so fucking easy. When you had all this, it was the lagging symbol. These were all booming through the roof, and NAS was going down, and NQ was going down, whatever. See, the pink line's going to hook. This will fill in the gap. Price action will go to the blue line. Do not trade market open.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
If you're going to trade market open, make sure you get in and out really, really quick. Okay. Do not keep posting about IMN or I'm blocking you. Oh, nice. Beautiful little pullback. Follow it down. This is going to be that 8-minute sell. I don't care. Let it go down. It can do whatever it wants to do. Let it go down. I hope it keeps going further and further. I don't have time to stay, though. Let this go down. Follow it down. Just enter in as it pulls down. Let it keep going down. Let it keep going down. There you go. See, it had to get that stupid 5-minute out of its thing. Just keep following it down. Be patient. If it doesn't arch up, I don't know if it's going to arch up. 8-minute calls, 5 of those would be 40 minutes. Yeah, I'm not sticking around that long. Hell no. We have a NQ1 5-minute touchdown, 8-minute sell to the 5-minute blue line, but I don't give two fucks about any of that. You guys can trade those all you want. I'm going to leave you guys with the thought of the 90-minute buys. See, what looks like a huge fall right here is shit. This is nothing. Just follow it down and wait for the 90-minute to kick in. I think the 90-minute is going to kick in before 11, so we'll see. Just put it right here. Put your entry right here on NAS and just wait for it. Put it right like 23,355-ish, maybe a little underneath that. Demo trade only, not a financial advisor. This is what it's going to do. I'm going to draw it out for you. So you're going to see price action come up, come down like that, hook like that, and then come back up like that. I don't think we're going to get it much lower than right there. I really don't think it's going to go below here. So when you see the price action and do this, it's going to come somewhere and hook. You'll see it. It won't. This is right here is low. It should be an upward sloping W somewhere around there. So look for your entry right where I told you on NAS, demo trade only. It's going to do the exact same thing on ES1, on SPX, on NQ1, and on NAS, and on US30. Just be patient. Let this pullback happen. It's beautiful. It just gives you more money later on. That's all it's doing, is creating us more pullback, giving us more money here. That's all. Yay. Let me see if we can get NAS to the 5-minute then. I hate these cells. I never take it. So there it is. Touchdown NAS to the 5-minute blue line. Right here, and it's going to change. This will change. But I don't care. Let it go. And if you want to keep doing the cells, do a 7-minute cell. All indices to the 7-minute blue line. I'm not doing any of those. I don't. Cells are useless to me. All right, guys. Well, good luck. God bless. Follow it down and be ready for that switch. How do you know when it turns? Well, if you have my system, you'll know exactly, because you will see all of these turn to green, and you'll know the 1 second turn to green, the 5 second turn to green, and then you start playing the 10 seconds. And they'll start turning to green like that. And then the 15 seconds will fill in. Then you can play the 30s. Then you can see that. And you can play the 1 minutes. And they'll all start to flip over. So eventually, and I would think by this time tomorrow morning, you'll see us flip to the 1 minute, 2 minute, maybe multiple times by then. All right, I got to go. I'm too tired. I'm not sticking around. All right, God bless you all. Everyone on TikTok, have fun. May I be on later tonight? Yeah, I might be on later tonight. We'll see. All right, God bless. YouTubers, Twitter, Twitch, X, Facebook users, gotta go. Thanks for the live blessings. Thank you, LT. Good morning, MC. All right, be prepared for the term. Be prepared for this to go back up. Hell, maybe right now, because these are 90-minute buys. It's going to go up. Just be prepared for that. You know, whether it's now or by 2:15 this afternoon. Just be ready. I'm tired. All right, guys, got to run. God bless you all. I thought it was a great live, by the way. I think it was a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed it. And where's my little kill thing over here? All right, talk to y'all later. God bless.